Citizen TV, the citizen's power. 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 Citizen TV, the citizen's power.
And I know me busa there is this brother no say ote Labone coffee shop area ho. Otai send me text messages pa and answer maintain kind. I don't know why. I hope say baby Bonnie be ento no. Ma make it good afternoon. Ralph Tahiru is here, Paul Amanyaglo is here, Albert Kujo is here, Andrew Saji Adams is here. Nyame Enshamo. Papa. John Geza, and so join here on your Facebook page, and we are grateful. There be a same way on man for your multimeter data, normal a bundle now on the bejina so from 2 to 6 watching, listening, contributing, and yes, be our money or more in your scanny be a manabuso, and then yes, be our money dear ye disikaye. Meaning, anybody be aware they don't even eat. The only better be near the they told data. Simply a person who follows citizen show. And not because we are wiser than them, but because we think alike. Because at the end of so our Ghana no obi anyone any jehon. Into some of us say you dware na ba betra microphone achia. Omanfo a ba online. Buy a page. The text messages that we receive. You don't say and crying and motivate you. And for the past 7 years, 8 years, we keep on pushing. For the past 7, 8 years, we have never been tired. For the past 7, 8 years, we have never gone retreat. For the past 7, 8 years, we have not surrendered. We keep on soldiering. We keep on fighting. We keep on pushing. Martin, I say now, Bobby, data no net on you easy. Yeah. And that is why I appreciate people like you. Ralph Ken, thank you. Nana Kofi in Kingsley is here. God bless you. Ramsey, Alivas, watching us from Adansia Sukwa. Katie Amon, you never because a useless man. What? Katie Amon, one of the foolish Ghana Peninfua, or more so more Baku, so more Batiasio. I don't know. One of the foolish Ghana Peninfua, or more Ghana, he's one of them. Very foolish man. Don't waste your time on him. Don't waste your time on him. Lawrence Omanjari, thank you. So Doma Omubejina so those who come on the YouTube, Omoba on your Facebook page, on your private on your private phone, WhatsApp messages. You're keeping and going. For 7-8 years, we are here. Obianko bebia yetie ya anra me ka some way tremo. Initially now mo kasa no from the late meals to John Mahama time. You will hear them. Akufo-Addo Babo biebehu. I told them obi ahunu hwe. Ye yina ye okroma. Untimi nya hwe o. Untimi nya hwe. Se o ma change kasa no. Dachi bi usu nyina. Dachi bi se manyini na se magimi a. There is no need for you to entertain foolishness. Get it right. Dachi bi se manyini na se magimi a. Untimi nkonko fa obi te se Akufo-Addo mama me say on mind to say Ghana. Omo preach here against the AFRC, the PNDC, NDC. I keep on asking them one question. What is the difference between the PNDC regime and the Akufo-Addo regime? And I'm a cousin which them. Yeni apeni kwa kuba ko say ono wankada say Rollins ewo account ewo Switzerland. Ndi say no omo amunu unhu nipa kura okan. They are running away from their own concocted stories. Even the omo ajia tun so omo akakura, they couldn't prove. Sometimes na Akufo-Addo no say journalist can say nas when you prove and we hear say obechina tum. Today Akufo-Addo believe on any you believe say we can asem a fa omo a say achi utum. But man quick na yakoye nim ade bi koso Ashanti region and me bono tew ade bi koso Ashanti region. Makache minuanoma Asantefo no say, and let me repeat this. Me say one day as a voter region done, now one day Ashanti region done, political parties will set up. The only reason why MPP is comfortable in Ashanti region and say nipa ni bi wo a omadwene achim ko omoachi. Ye wo mi Asantini, me ma mi Asantini, me papa ya Asantini. Omo kura ya no mo de ye mabufu no ye saa 50-50 fo no a omo abetre Kumasi no. Obu a o papa na ya Asantini o. O ma mi mfiri Ashanti region ba bia. No agi asem na ta nani ase. Me saa 50-50 fo no. Omo asem ya na ha me papa. Omo kasa na me buafu. Saa 50-50 obo fada de fafo no omo a ye wo 50-50 no ye maame ne ye papa no mo ye Asantefo ye kasa omo ma ye nka adekora haye me bobi ansa wo pam me a mini ba bia akọ. Maybe my second home ameko a voter region. But si eso obia enko ni fie ni kromu a me maami o me papa o endi se me siasa 50-50 fo no me siasa 50-50 fo no a omo no o se obu okra o papa like wuntu mi papa na free o maami esesala mi nti se me sia 50-50 fo no na se ye ka asem ye ka Kumasi asem ana Ashanti region asem ni bre so na se omo no toto abo ko park ne so a enkanka ne sa achemfo no a omakotra Kumasi no ono achim ni kotra Kumasi ano ono pa kire wo so ono ya asanteni chen ho ushia omo anom de nkapo agugu omo nsa no omo wo so no. But you see bibi kwaso Ashanti region and memo tie audio bi utie audio ni wi a memo tie video and let me remind you and now we are mene honorable Elvis Afriye Ankrah your one-on-one conversation your one-on-one conversation your nkoma ye bedi ene and I hope sir Obia okay, yeah, after Sampine come home. Sampine is one of them. Quickly, no, they just managed to find a place. Oh, Afriye, they are our friends. We know them. But woman aji Kumasi asema abo mabo. Okay, so former Minister of Youth and Sports and former Director of Elections for NDC, Honorable Elvis Afriye Ankrah. Na menene be adwuma. But before menene be adwuma no, yen got here audio way from Ashanti region. Combined Kumasi Central Market Traders. Yen got here audio way. We are making a video the actual. Then I'm done. Mene Honorable Elvis we are. I'll come back to the same topic. But Kumasi asem na yeka omuma yenka no. Now the reality is dawning on them. Anti sa lady way on a year convener Edema Combined Kumasi Central Market Traders Association. And we are baby bia obiano or office or shop tie sa audio way carefully. Listen to this audio.
I think the MPP government keeps lying to us and we are not taking this anymore. That is our message to the sitting government right now. Before they relocated us, they gave us a time on which they are going to complete the project. The time has passed. When we saw the starting of the project last year, that is January last year, we spoke about it and we were lied to. They told us initially that they were doing metal works. With time, we have all come to know how the lies have been exposed. We are not going to ask again what is happening. What we are saying is that we are demanding that it is done for us. If they are not going to do it for us, we have also sat down and thought about what we are going to do as traders. We won't sit aloof and watch things as they go down the drain. But I think they have come to realize that the citizens of Kumasi are peaceful, so they take us for granted. We are not giving timelines, now we are acting. As we said, this is the stronghold of the MPP. We were looking at them, we were counting on them to work for us. That is why we voted them into power. Unfortunately, Ashanti region is disappointed. Kumasi is disappointed. The Central Market is disappointed. Traders of the Kumasi Combined Central Markets Union is disappointed. And so we are going to act now and do what we think will please us. Now can they say and so this is the time that we are sending our actual petition to the king of the land. We have seen him rising as a leader. The kind of leader that the Ashanti kingdom wants to see is what we are seeing now. Nana has risen, seeing that things are not working in the Ashanti region. We have seen him rise to you Konfadachi. Now we are telling the Otunfo, we are seeking, appealing to him to rise and resurrect the Central Market. The MPP government has killed the Central Market.
You see, Asamna Yeka, Yana Aman for the AD agrono. Oko hwede Sampine aye Kumasi. Bonia Sampine edi wo Kumasi abonten so. Any the state Kumasi ewo mu a owura beho. 1st January na me wo Asante Mampon. Station or shops are Jomama time MC NDC MC Eshas Osia NDC Jao Asante Mampon esiwo bepemene obi amfa ne nsankan ogoka no maka kire na ba omi akoka kire mo se ono ofiri adweso ne na Afriye dweso eno omo kotena ayi wale koto mbese eno omo wo no wo ho enti ono wo de agema prempe on kwasi asem me say 50-50 fo no obo fa dade afa fo no wuntumi omame yesisala ni obapa na free bosontwe napo omame free achem opapa na free eya asante ayi ye frere se akoto Afriye omame efree achem opapa ena efree ene bafo akoto omunim omutim se akanfo ni ejade omudi nade so they know come from safo no ono omoka eka asante region asem no ke omoka kan kwase asem kirewa me ma me fira asante mampo me papa fira ofin so ye ka so bia nkodi fia mintimi nko anywhere beyond asante region we no mbenya ba bia fa so they come to Kumasi, they stay there no ya tete omo nyina no more use asante region as a small screen no dia kata omo anim no mo dim kwase asem NDC Jomahama AC eye Kumasi market ko ka kire ema se omunye demonstration bo naked se Jomahama nini nua Ibrahim Mama gold ewo kejetia Jomahama si market ni wieye no the first issue omu raise ye eyo tumfo NC ye mensia ebo saade no guye no eno mu dribika ba Jomahama anwie nana na wieye 8 years now obudru ba bia Ghana for emomoni nguase eno mkosesa beams edbesi se gatesa Jomahama yiyato eye market nase enti esuo to a na enso no ayiri ko market ni inside no mo twa video e de abekere se hwese Jomahama anye market ni yie na yenkoshe video no quick one the omu press conference video no at least you be more fair idea quick one yenkoda me konko chiro ade no
se enka aha enanka MPP die ya fuma se asanteman ni mu a MPP kwa enka enko etina ye ni se ya de abane ma MPP no abeye de echei ye obi ye no na ye ni mu se de ye ba be hu Kumasi no ebe chei de aban a etwa mu no eye enso se ye nsa esifom entini ye ka ne se John Mahama waye bi pen ya husu waye bi kejetia ene ayakra behwe enti de yasra ne se so wo mo bi de ma asanteman a ene afa ya fra no omeboa yen enkrofo ama yensa sifom a afa wo mo bi a omfa meboa asanteman maye omo mesi Kumasi dwane maye ye dwa no omo aku no ye de na hyefom enso se ye se ye besan ama na nyane ye ma ne hyefom obiem ye be medwa no nyane yasem nyina no esia tu otumfo anim eya adesrade ne ede maye nana edi kan ye de aseda e ma no wa start ye bi ye hu de oye ye fe ye hiti Kumasi mai mu se ode nani atra konfo anoche se okosa konfo anoche yare de ye kan se sasase wura etimi sa konfo anoche yare de a ene edwa no aya ka na hye form aka no agu ne so se omu no nana betimi anyane no obetimi abu adwadifo ama na nyane ye adwadifo de ye se ye dwa no ye ma ne mu ye nka nhye form ye nka no enwu so ye ma ne nya se de krofom aye no eman no eye yi a ye pe oman ni ye yi a ebe ye nana fe enti nana emfa ne nan ensim na onta ye chi na ye nye Kumasi dwane se de ye pese ye no na kosa for MPs ade omo ko ya no omo antumi amoa ye emre dru ye se ye hia omo so omo boa ye no ye nte wo omo nka omo ama ye moa obi amfa nkyeremu bi ama eti se ne ye ka ne sa asanteman afa ye so ye tu ye hofo ye nso ye be ye de wo se ye ne wo be boa ye no ne ye de ne beba MP a onu betimi aka bia ma ye no ana ye beba
catch them say Ekufuado enya dream papa be about Ashanti region. They thought say we were lying. Why not? Meti microphone we achi. So Ekufuado buy ena John Mahama Bank of Ghana Hospital John Mahama a pencil almost see yes for fra. I don't have any problem with Ekufuado. Kumasi Kejetia 8 years say enka Ekufuado buy and one ba omia omotimi esi the same thing 8 years omosi bi e dia ma Kumasi fo a why I don't think say better ha me ho Ekufuado menini mfra busua ba kum onya me hwe menini di ni fie ono so ne di mi fie me nkono ankosra hwe ono so ohia me so me hia no Ekufuado kwapin say wiase be say me hia no obibia wiase I don't need him. I don't need anything from him in life. But the fact of the matter say Ankrah bi tra laboni ha. Oh, me kwaka mo asemo Ankrah bi some reckless guys be calling themselves media practitioners. Sat here. They just want access to the presidency, to use the presidency to amass wealth. And yes, Atamios no more time, no more Atamios. The reason why they were insulting Atamios, Egbert Faber, Kwaku Baku, and those people, they were insulting Rollins, insulting Atamios, was because no more opportunity. Also, do John Mahama as well. Almost John Mahama, they are downfall. When they have access to a place, they are okay, they are fine because they use the place to amass wealth, to make money. Criminals. Those guys sitting at Labone coffee shop. Criminals. Oman the coffee this criminal guy. Didn't pray, and now Kumasi people they are crying. Also, John Mahama and Simon wants to you. We are not supporting John Mahama simply because John Mahama is free heaven. John Mahama has his own mistakes, and also the faults. And this is a human institution; they have their faults. But the fact of the matter is, compare the two. Share, Mamencho market no, baby ura no no, you baby ura no no. Can you tell phase 2 no? Me the current situation. Just watch it. The current situation. The current situation. Maybe I am done. Make I will say a star 413 hash. See I'm just catching there. And I'm a chatting them. And I'm also want to say 2,000, 1,000. So I'm on for 8,000 times. More mudi I friend more among fano. And yes, you have the phone the child. A fair to the and answer the air. Oh, dear, over friends are amfa. Kwame, I ain't for the idea. Oh, you're from Monfano. A month for the numbers were to a boogie mo. Anyway, Moon Cabin Table, that can't work for that TNC. Moon Cabin Tem. All right, so start for 13 hash. Now, but. Tia baako no a kakraka no John Mahama dey say John Mahama dey say 2-3 years 2-3 years no this year right Afriye one move kasakra Atamios na see ye so mabo badam Atamios or MPP national chairman 8 years we dey just assume say Atamios na see ye so Atamios Mahama 8 years look at this 8 years phase 2 went to me Ankrah went to me phase 2 otumfo na no otumfo complain about airport phase 2 say ade ekoso ho no enya fe omo ya no maso mo nkola no George Kwate no just to give them visa ba kwa nya visa Farouk enya visa kwa abrochire no ti abrochire no otiti na bajusim so ba beto aba December do meto aba no mo nzu wi abeka kromu a ono obenze sa abrabo edin ọmọ akọtwitwa airport no phase 2 no anim baabi a ọmọ fix it to em the abeto ye wie phase 2 look at this so this is the situation of Kumasi Kejetia and this all ya santini na say utie me na se u follow a me si eya na omo no nya mahi se ahwo no ma betra mo sinzongo aboabo fanti new town ene eyi na ubusa na mifiri wale na ono no ba Kumasi asem te se ono no Kumasi ni wo ya Asantini chen no ono no baba be kira wo se ono no ye ne nananom betra fanti new town 1950 enti wo ya wo sa Asantini ni jaya ho asem ka no 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 mu nkire se MPP ye me ahwo no omoto na ya na omo ye mabufu ahwo sakwa mu dia she Asantefo no. But I want to say they do it. Go to Fantini town. Ubaba go to Infantefo a MPP no munti hu jai. But on Fantini onya Santini. O ka ya Santefo de ubusa busa mu a oye Fantini. Okwa aboabo a ebi wo ho okọ nipa ne dago mani no person o kire wo say ya wono aye Kumasi ya wono Mampon ya wono Obuasi afijase enkanka ne afijase dago mbafo no. Obi ni awa MPP awa Muhammad afijase dago mbafo no ebi no o ma no den. That's the situation. All right, so you better me quick. Ni akwa ya juma ena Afriye Adama who will say the truth. Let's do this.
Who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Silence. Islamic leaders, silence. Kings and queens, silence. Tradition, silence. Who go say? Where the mockers are from, now who go say the truth? Are you? I learned to my project again. What's my bottom? You wanna let it? But who got the Nanai, won't say it, man. Now, so be a person. I just afraid more. Who could draw from you, darling, ma? Who goes? If I know yet, if when you know yet, now so could down, so did your back or why no cake. I feel me for the money more for Afriye, the cross on my move. Anya safwe muayini akuku trophy nina dalima enti who go say the truth abaya di dote chino yedi bi bebo nyande bi tachi saudi o ma ukipinuma with your mind over shana preference but who go tell the truth?
Alright, so that's the live at Ankrah 100.5.
Silence, even
I mean, for that, so
then who go say the truth?
Domi Omoti and Kawa Elmina.
Right is right.
On Dagbon FM, Mero Tamale.
No matter how.
That's the company production crew. And let's come and watch it. And let's talk where we are.
You say you wanna get.
Thank you so much, Eugene Bar. Nana Kwabna Bobiansa, the old soldier, last man standing. Commander Bomb is here till 6 p.m. That's how we do it. Mola, thank you so much. We are back here. George, thank you. Honorable Akwaba.
Bobby. Oh boy, Juma. Aiko.
Yeah,
very consistent over the years.
Papa,
keep it up.
You watch you.
I'm sure.
The two catch,
Michelle.
We hope to be Aboko. 2024. Obika, ya bompire dear, but most mona mo bompire pa na osha ewiemu nyame besra ye.
Oh, sir, 2024 no crane say ya to aba. Genuine aba. MPP best struggle to get even 40 or 45%.
Really?
I'm telling you. 2024 is for us NDC. It's ours to lose.
I see.
And your corner minimum 2024 a year there. But
we will come there.
Yes.
But a question and made the picture got to Facebook page. The first question will be Busam said, Papa we away.
Okay.
Everybody was say.
Okay. Say say you call Congress.
Yes.
To Aba. Nam person me general secretary because we were a little experience kakra.
Yeah.
My campaign manager for Prof, my campaign manager for GM, my deputy general secretary. Any identity. Now party the minimum some kakra. And I near my course so 2020 no. Na me hobby. And I'm first say because of seeing Tony me who here any experience in Nanka person me this position now. Make me correct in money, but about all, I was expecting some meeting kunim, but if I not me till the last day, no, na nyama sign, but no a party as
a party
no, but come into a band, sir, and there was a retreat kakra, and then yamia dum yamin to be a quite mammy. I'm in international appointment kakra.
Yeah,
just Center for Global Africa.
Yeah,
research in 8 countries.
Yeah,
Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa. And then the rest of the Southern African countries, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Lesotho, and Zambia.
May you interested in this Center for Global Africa? The reason and say, but my reading and Nema Kakra, but for the past 1 week I've been reading about it, and in fact it's one of the issues. May I say no? You're bidding couple, but Center for Global Africa, what is it?
Okay, so. Center for Global Africa Center Bia, Professor Ezra Aharon, or a Pan-Africanist.
Okay.
Na the vision is Africans now what diaspora no, Black Americans ni all over no. Omudi omunim die, any omo resources ni omo network ebe boa na ye page Africa. Enti science institution no, what Delaware State University is say, but a link to all the historical black colleges and universities. America no. The friend historical black colleges and universities after abandoned slave trade no see a lot of universities near there and a link to all those people and a lot of research now African Union AU collaboration and say no sign agreement renew agreement with the AU for on good governance near there. I just say the friend say peer review mechanism no. Center for Global Africa no omudin mu akotene pa. And this particular project no a proposal I try the core na mami uses this opportunity na me na Professor Goski Alabi ase because Prof Boame pa proposal ni draft the command no
Professor Alabi Prof okay it's one okay
or share proposal ni my ideas or the buy and suggestions and inputs no e boy e ma say final proposal na the core no mo G2 mu. Into a research on the challenges or the impact of election financing on democracy in Africa.
The challenges
and the impact of election financing on democracy in Africa. So what I say?
Yeah.
Africa no, there were a lot of problems. Now we need one of the root problems, fundamental problems are your. Once a problem, I see Diano. mostly you deal with the fruits no there, you know, who go trade the and we branches there, but the root no it biana saying fifi. This is one of the root causes of many of our problems.
When him say honorable sir nkomo we ya wo ni edi. If you be na what you need, my Facebook page have been hammering. Say NDC, MPP, we don't need this paper policy works on fighting corruption. Munjai businessmen na moje funding free or mohono. Then they come back to exploit the system.
Oh, you are.
I've been saying this. Beka Ankrah bedi di matem.
Bro, Masa, yeah. Ghana, Africa, you were about 7 fundamental problems. I can't go into all that, but this one, is the biggest. And if we don't fix it, bro, what they know a structural problem. And yeah, so being a shared that create democracy in the buy, yeah, and trust and no, enti a bibia, yeah, better democracy in the and you need money. I'm not Sabi Asama making yes, be a me some naive person.
You need money.
I've run campaigns by the grace of God. You need money to run campaign. But near Kekakodo, we share the quantum of money every 4 years, especially incumbent governments, spending on elections. Now, Sabi amount for issue. Sabi too quite Ankrah in Ghana.
And this one cuts across NDC,
MPP. But more important, incumbent governments, go on pressure also.
Yeah.
And I want access to resources. The money we spend every 4 years on elections, no matter you can see a can. But who are the research papers? Some so $100 million there, Masa is we above that.
Really?
And you know, you can see research, data driven. So, near checking all those 8 African countries in Yinano at the roots of all the funny contracts in Yinano. Will say, baby, and now we combine and no any heartless leadership to say Nanado DB, any greeder, any of mine best.
But baby, I'm finding it a little bit difficult. I don't know. Ghana will political culture be, and sa sikasemi pressure no free from the bamoso. Then esa musumu rabe because GB eba because the grassroots no egumoso. Omo ni misel be MP awaye ye, ube minister awaye ye. Ube DC awaye and most of my lifestyle shows some way ye ampa because my typical example somebody anyway me body because you are here
teacher ni now all of a sudden
minimum MPP ni bia minimum MPP ni bia me ko see radio station akosomo this guy was living with the in-law oba oni na wo e ma me e na yi ni one room e wa akosomo combine amano team. You understand? MPP buy now he can count about 4 houses. Ebi o voter, ebi o akosomo, ebi o Ankrah.
It is a problem. Now other countries etimi are managing.
But other countries no more similar problems with grassroots pressure at Ghana.
I don't think so.
What checking?
Say research no never check.
Okay.
If you are near me, can research never just say memoir. But I know say memoir. So, but HSA a problem we have to face and deal with. A difficult problem. We say Africa and Ghana na problems. They say complex near postponing you to share that. You can want some and discuss it. A uncomfortable conversation, but we must have that uncomfortable conversation. And yes, Amasa, a bedroom baby no. Every 4 years, we are the cost of running a campaign, a co-op by 100%, 200%. How long? How long can we continue? And our minor young manufacturers can feel biao. Sikebia ye use subiano, and Ankrah say free money. It's not free money. Ye GDP no productivity aye no, and no money can free ba. And Ankrah say democracy is expensive. America they spend millions. America more military industrial complex. Omo automobile industry, omo Hollywood, omo financial sector, omo so many things are generating. Omo culture is different. There's a productivity to back it. A higher productivity, no way. Debt to GDP ratio over 100%. Now in election year, then you spend and spend and spend crazy. No one can common water to drink. You color at the form, and form more matter. And I make us Ankrah in Ghana, Kumasi in Ghana, Taxation in Ghana. when you go around this country and you see the level of poverty, here, anointed here, Master, you have to think again.
But my problem is, immediately, NDC should be winning power now. This your lyrics will change. It's either you just go to sleep, you don't talk about it again, or maybe you become, an enemy to the system when you start tackling this kind of issues. There are two ways.
And that's why I hear academic research. Also, I started Kaya too.
Yeah.
Used on record over Kaya.
Yeah.
Program by University of Ghana 4 or 5 years ago. I said it in the Bay News. But I was looking at the bigger picture. Academic research in the no be no be said near Ekika Queen, Yamayana, maybe for say about bois or minor. You would definitely need money for elections. But other countries no much me putting in systems. For example, you me reduce the amount of money you're spending, maybe number of adverts a number of billboards near the quota be too so to say UK. Now your systems here, the monitor near there. Now she cannot cut down by 50%. I'm forced to wow. But we are free for all. Why show you a couple be don't be from Kurobi room. No,
they are doing it right now.
You're very dangerous. And then Ecuador drag barons, almost called TV station live.
Yeah, almost the guns.
Yes, because they have the money. They've bought the police. They've bought. And see, near Keno, a serious. You do sa level, but if we don't control it,
Papa, you drew.
Ah well,
you drew. Prior to 2020 elections, Penny be frame catch them and say, Opamecho, one year, Obibe Bomi Trimutu. Yeah.
Because
the only thing I'm catching and say, I'm ready.
Bro, and easy. Me and I'm not. You're talking as if say I've run 2 campaigns. Oh,
yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And now, Yanomna Baba no say tan. But to be fair to them, no. And yet, it's not their fault. A system be a creative. You see, an unregulated society.
Yeah.
There's no regulation, there's no system, there's no policy, there's no framework.
But, Chairman, unfortunately, no, politicians need to me action as of one also. The moral society, no, every movie in Ghana.
Maybe we're both sides. A politician, I'm saying so for.
But when himself suffer almost so in this situation,
and I'm no say Obi one presidential candidate at the a binum Israel, Echo Israel on a ticket, Tobacco by Madame for Parano. Now they be ana or a mom pie more mine in your mouth. I'm saying Israel Aquabea. Your mouth business class ticket. Some case your mom pie, my John Mama, say I'm a bono. They shall say John Mama, John, John.
A cabin,
but it was said you tackle it, a person of mine no anymore. Said you also kind of, you could tackle businessmen or some man.
Yeah,
almost can on your NGO.
Damn it.
He has to find a way of getting this money back with interest.
Yeah,
fine. And I was saying, you conversation. Yeah, accuse you
no.
So we are not attacking the business community or the political community. And your problem, you inherited from the West. Democracy now is so mono. One of the drawbacks are you so much. How did Malaysia manage it? How did Singapore manage it? How did Scotland, Ireland, UK? There are systems. Even period of campaign. Our campaign is free for all 4 years. Each campaign, there's no beginning, there's no end. Can we do that? The question is, you can't say incumbent government to send another abay. You can't say okay, campaign it be a 6 months to election. Abay or follow. Or in Shas saw commission projects in the name of campaign.
Oh, no.
The amount of money incumbent governments use to cars, almost and cars, best so by 100. You commission project. It's from the same.
Yeah.
The money is not coming from anywhere.
It's state money.
Minya Mresano, before said this is something I should tackle. If this is what I'll be able to do to help the country, why not? This is the little contribution I can also make.
And I think that this project, Mesro, so what they make one, I'll be happy.
Oh no. And for the records, President Mahama is on record as candidates no more pre-Kunyina. He's the only one or year program our UPSA on this program. Or Kasafa. Yes,
I see.
Yes, he's been very consistent. So Oba, as part of the constitutional reforms, the Yabeshe funding of political parties that are no launch a appeal no. So I say a major issue. President Mahama, because say he was my inspiration because a very difficult decision for a politician, especially in opposition, who pays cardiac power. Now when Nyasa Kukudrono, I can say this issue no meba, I'll look into it and streamline it. And he did
but honorable, Ariawe, a dumb 8 year across the world. Let me ask you this question, and I'll look into your eyes and ask you this question. Do you believe Mahama can do it?
Oh yes, absolutely. You see,
be sincere, be honest.
Oh bro, oh dear, hold on. What was that Ghana? Yeah, kasa he and go for kasa almost jida. Do you know the jida story?
Tell me.
I was the minister of sports, so me call office any who issues about jida. Cabinet and the President Mahama director say young formal committee near for investigating. We investigated jida ourselves. The report is there.
I see.
Yes. And jida. Now you see I'm how? Why should we keep? We are the ones that investigating jida. You cancel various contracts near the you stop payments to service providers. You review the whole system. You create a source of funding
because maybe Mum make available documents to your communicators.
Oh, bro, communicate that anyway. That's another story for another day. But going forward, no, some of us, there are two who say, yeah, and transibium. Na and Crawford and distorted issues. Once some of us, the facts are available to us, we'll come out and let the public know because it doesn't make sense. Say a buying or teswa. Now why your investigation and taking action? Then you turn around and accuse and blame the same government. Does this make sense?
And I'll come back to the same question. Do you believe Mahama can do it?
He showed it in Jeddah. He showed it in the national service case. So he will do it. I am clear in my mind about that. We are very clear in my mind. Your mama Oba this time no a legacy. It's about legacy. That is why I a strategic choice and strategic candidate. Because you see, baby, I will do in life no. You be DNA, there's not a problem. It's about legacy.
We heard this same story from Akufo.
Oh, forget him, please. How can you even begin to compare? How do you even begin to compare this character? Please. Look at the record.
The reason why I'm asking you this question, as much as metuma by my Jomama, but I don't want to go back home feeling ashamed, like Jomama beye de Akufo-Addo.
No. You see, question the premise, no. For example, so all the parties, that's what you are saying indirectly.
Indirectly, yeah.
That all the parties are the same. And also, unfortunately, all the parties are not the same, cannot be the same. Why? NDC can never be like MPP. Never. Impossible. Because, first of all, no, antecedents, no, if revolution money buy. Now, we share the achievements are. Yeah. I mean, when we are in power, Masa, people just take things for granted. People must hear the history of what happened to this country 1983. The state of this country, now inflation here over 150%. This is what Rawlings, the PNDC, inherited. No roads, no railway lines. Bibia say, apart from that, to sooner, you're doing for over 1 million every Nigeria. Cocoa farms mess, cocoa aka in room. You know, may your program be. I've started interviewing some of the senior people. Kwam na hoy nomne, Kwam Peprano Nimpenifo, and it will be on YouTube very soon. And you will hear the state of this country. Maybe who will be there, but for those who don't know, Now, more than a boy, it's me at the country back to its feet. My brother, how can we be the same? Now, share the lifestyle. And the former MP and NDC appointees or more. We know them. We go to their houses. We see them. Master, look at their lives. And you tell me you can compare to these people? No way. And before we almost say or minor beyond, and we'll go into the statistics. We'll take sector by sector. Now, share, because you can see a measure of economic performance. I said you, and yeah, market scheme. A global, there are systems to check performance of government. We'll go into it sector by sector. No, Bimana can me say with this performance consistently over at the Pebia or Ghana, at the Pebia in terms of infrastructure, roads, electricity, even this democracy, it came from NDC, PNDC. So you cannot compare. We have a heart to serve the people. We are true social democrats. We should be able to say, we should be proud of our antecedents. The records are there. John Mahama, 3.5 years. Achievements to achieve here. When 8 years, almost 1/3. They haven't even done anything.
But let's come back to this issue. What is the problem with the NDC? Telling their own story.
I think, sir, problem no because dodo na no this current generation no yenim yabakosam and President Kufuor ebaye no there was a deliberate strategic attempt say you better denigrate the NDC. Okay, say judgments are crack. So by the time they finish with the NDC will never recover. Enti Sadia no, ena emse hono ya nhwe ni yie because now but omo kan sem na tonkrofo trim. Enti nkrofo idea about NDC in spite of eniama ya nyina no omo komunipa ni but there were so many things. This very democracy here kase na am constitution fourth republic wanted by
NDC.
All the various institutions charge why yoko why electoral commission wanted by
TUC.
It is the our legacy. It's a trimano the younger generation no omu koshia obi na ok cancer answer na said the obo nkrofo bi din aha eyo na say oni those facts no on fa emme ho a oni that confidence no to respond and ade bia no foundation yenya weekend foundation pe na why emre so enti e was say yetimi ema amanfo hu the foundation said na oman sitie ansa na yeba ene niema yetimi aye our foundation in then now you look at the MPP so performance and then you look at John Mahama's performance over 3 years 4 months. I insist 3 years 4 months and 4 years. Now if you want to be yanom sikadudu omunya ye any nearby resources are available to them any nearby all the mess near the no then you now tell people so going forward no based on this track record and based on the Ankrah any right-thinking person, including MPP, you must make sure you vote for John Mahama and the NDC. That is where I see the problem because and if you don't have the roots and that foundation within you, I would name for a fact. Yes, obi in a kind I would say no. Me, I know for a fact. I experienced it. That I say. I'm in my mid-50s, so. AFRC PNDC by helicopter so I saw and I was a reader. It's not my kind. I followed everything. Into be any bit me bully me. You cannot bully me. Say PNDC and NDC and MPP are the same. Goodness, the difference is the difference between light and darkness.
All right, live on Ankrah 100.5 Citizen Show, live on Elimina. Dagbon FM or Tamal any other affiliate stations on your Facebook page, on YouTube page, and other platforms. Obati and Ka Eddie Afriye. Mame Loki same way and sana Medwera elections Mukakra. And I'm Mitio Rafifikwete, the General Secretary. Or raising issues about the internal problems of the NDC, which I know you can't sit here and talk about it. But what raising very serious matter that the NDC should be able to tell their own story. Musia mudi hun komo. If we say ebinma beka say musia MPP for no a omo intimidate mo.
Omo me intimidate ebinum maybe, but he will be the omo intimidate.
Why? I don't know intimidate ebinum.
Well, and I can say ebi anipa no or what current facts no. But say omo sheda omo kwa bakosem no omo kana nipa no eni the historical antecedents na ya fapem no so on bibia ya fapem pe ubon ze nipa no ebi ano wa osu kakra. But it's something we are working on. So it's something we are working on. Sebio, for the past year or so no menye executive party executive, so I don't know of any internal problems. Maybe he will know, so I cannot speak to that. So what I say, maybe focus. They say, akano, whatever we can all do to ensure say we choose Ankrah way, because the worst of NDC is 10 times better than MPP. I'm very clear in my mind. And you say you focused. Nani was ye be making sure say, Master, on my Nankasan, the soul of this country is calling for change. This country cannot stand 1 more hour of MPP after 7 December or 7 January. 1 more hour.
Really?
Or mine cannot contain. Actually, the country will break up. I'm telling you. It drew baby. The on mine will soul. On mine will share the way out. Sabi Bibia and the only hope. And democracy was designed in such a manner. Say tensions and basa, political tension, social tension, economic tension. The way I actually said democracy is just okay. We have a transfer first 4 years. Okay, we're saying your second 4 years. After a month for bread, you are not performing any day. Nature itself, no. Even Macquarie say that's the new government come, a new party come, a new president with ideas. No, so Emra Mesum. And no crown more mine home, and my citizens know home, and my international community home, and my who or mine from a different perspective, and my or mine another chance. Na nia tete apansa mi na yesi ye jaa mo amomo atoaso aye den the same bawumia obeye den. What is it coming to do? Etiminia nature itself and a democracy na yashishem. Eche said this is the time people are calling for change. Even MPP for krani e change apart from Kakrebia say be omo benefiting from the system no. We ye Ghana nimba pa na so doma we are. Look, you don't have to like NDC. You don't even have to like John Mahama. You must like Ghana and like yourself. That's what I said. Don't like NDC and you're by force. You don't have to like John Mahama, but you must like yourself and like Ghana. Now said there on my name, how long can we continue on this trajectory? There's nothing going on. Every single indicator. Master, let's. I want us to have a structured discussion.
Yes, but Mamimbusa dewe. 2 things, and between time yedebe tuaba, and yema mienu ne kosu Ankrah. 1, can NDC led by Mahama refix this country within 4 years?
Absolutely. We need a leader like John Mahama. The way on my no and not messing it up no. John Mahama you be a Osha with deep president, vice president near the 90 or what that experience no right from day 1 udim ne obey. So what I say what tremu da ena niema utimi ye within 3 years 4 months is there for everybody to see. With the resources available, and we'll go into that. We'll look at the numbers.
Yeah,
you know, they are available to him. With me, achieve sector by sector. Nania, available to Yanum. We'll look at that. Enti oba ina nya fe no oba be try makwe. Onim from day 1 what to do.
There's this conversation say or not distract to a pointer. There is no way.
I mean, in fact, won't be a man for you. Say. GM is like the MD of a company. Why a Juma or company no? Why you be so? Why are they say? And Ojai company no? Ojai company no. The company no. Asenki so low. Man for say, hey, when me uncle find them bro. no time no share the records say say nipa no oba from day one and ya fe na oba baby say because onim company ni munsam onim systems are now onim problems or and akwa church no hu said dia to sin and your banner from day one onim say definitely there are challenges, there will be challenges, and there's no two ways about it. But the question is nipa na or try hoye hwehan Emma any man essay ya tete pansam say no yenya no on one to aso kofi ba kofi wa yobese utibida uhubida no kwa wen utibida uhubida how what say I don't know per se a structure.
Okay, so you've been dealing with two issues: the economic leg and the EC issues. The EC issues, no, yeah, the better. Now let's deal with the current economic situations.
Yeah.
What's stating on several occasions here? Almost say adieno. Now, almost say Nedru. What point?
Just say. I say, na oh say MPP for no. It will be I'm sure I'm saying we. Well, Yankopon dear or Boniface, but it didn't be brands and Marco heaven. Conscience, probably be conscience you don't have because and near ma on my yena say na and someone more kicking. Sebi you in school nika crowd. So yɛne mu nya na wɔ class bon na mu kra mu nya ayi hwan ayi degree no kra third class was there so it is a more kasa mamon kasa sɛ bi Uganda fo nyina no sɛ bi yenim nyansa and I'm kind say ye hwɛ economic indicators enye NDC for and as MPP for in a determine economic performance and as economic indicators. We are see there are systems and processes I know your marking scheme I dey check it. Na me per 2023 data menye bi ba menye bi for purposes of this one me use 2016 and 2022. Okay. One by one.
Okay.
Under Mahama oba be free abemu no. Na a car na da ho. A canoe from Kwame Nkrumah time. Akoso modam esi nyina ene no beje car ho no. A car na down no na 120 billion Ghana cedis. That's the public debt. And no na nkrofo we si ente da. Ena do so dudu ena se yo hu bi do ena ya eka obekaya. Yenu aba usula ka say eka bosia bank no kra ne baba ma betimi aba be depressed.
About 16 years.
Okay. By 2022, and I make as in fact 2023 in Kahun, 2022 no public debt no I could do 600 billion. So see, I mean, say is about 680 billion. It's we GMD and free money. So almost within this period, no, almost borrow 480 billion. And we'll come to near almost and out of that 56 Mahamadia into Mahama no we use 56 no there and we'll come into those things.
I see.
Number 1. 2 personal near only one oil field. Just one. By the time I ever be free abemuno now President Mahama I investment into the oil sector. Emma we don't buy no almost near 3 oil fields. Yeah, near 1 billion from annually from the oil fields. Almost no 3 billion plus from the oil fields. Until they have more resources available to them. Okay. Afriye, edutina mamin kawenka ho. Okay, the 2017 no the economy grew by 1% na there. Answer na be free abem no. World Bank and the feature analysis said because of the oil fields now, you discover now a on stream 2017 into economy ni be control and you no ye bibia. They can't boast of anything. Good. Afriye public revenue sika ni nya from taxes ni ade nyina no na nya 240 billion as at 2016. Omo eto ahodo taxes ni ade nyina port increment import ni ade omunya as at 2020 no 830 billion. 830 billion. Wow. Compare. Afriye debt to GDP ratio maka but the percentage no yen ya peso no say wo se siga na sika nyina sika emu ohamu chichafa ya di tuaka na ya 56%. And no cramonti bi da and I credit rating no na ye B e call low cry ye C omo the debt to GDP ratio no 104%. Next so much je to nyina I just almost sambo bosia e de ka ho ansa no motimi atua to etimi atua e ka ye de the moment aban bia bedru sa level nyina next aban useless we anyam nam kan yo. This is global economic indicators and performance and me statistics 104
Bobo said it your interest
it economy you drew sad nature say it's a mess a sinking just say draw ban here the shuguma nursing it drew sad now the government must go the government has no moral right to continue to be in power with this level of mess. No, it's unacceptable. I think exchange rate and Ankrah so no 4 cities. We open check now Bank of Ghana on my website.
That's as at 2016.
No 3.85.
Yeah.
No 4 cities. You buy January no and they call 4 cities. It's what they want to 4 cities. Say exchange rate 12 points, 12.2, 12.3, 12.4, and okra upa unya. And the same no say, if the fundamentals of the economy are weak, the exchange rate will what expose you. Meanwhile, no, don't forget, sir, omunya more money from the oil field, so
2 above the
count.
I'm not 3.
Yes, and omunya more money from taxes, almost 3 times. It is canoeing. We'll come to that. I think economic growth rate, year average, no, na 3.6%. Almost there with all this near moment, 3.1%. Interest rates or bank, yeah, highest there 25%. Interest rates cost rama, it could drew over 40%. Mebuana. Budget deficit. Yeah, budget deficit na cost rano. Nebe 6.1%. Almost budget deficit could do 12%. Inflation.
That is the current figure.
Yes. Inflation. The rate at which Nema bore a cost. Namasa. Nancy and Saname started a who in toes in Yamabo.
But even a new figures about almost say figures no conform. Though it's not reflecting our near cotton or market, but they claim that inflation figures no air from. I think as of this morning, we were doing around 24 or something. I don't know.
80 sa inflation osha normally a basket of nema. So na sa basket of nema no ebi wo ha na ba ko bi se bia for example oil prices be akofom. So, but no interest. The biggest item person who inflation plan no woman check food inflation. Inflation come from, but food inflation is not going down, and also now affecting Crawford directly. President Kufuor can't show.
Okay, so this is the information available. Consumer price inflation in Ghana averaged 14.3% in the 10 years to 2022, which is above the Sub-Saharan African regional average of 9.4%. The 2022 average figure was 31.9%. So this is the current figure. Statistical Services a website. This is the current year.
But you me check food inflation.
Okay, so let me check food inflation.
Check your bills. Food in India, and then also may affect it and Crawford life directly.
Okay.
But whichever way it is, no, inflation, the worst performance, no, 15.4%. The could do 54%. 15.4%. And they have a problem.
Okay, I'll say food inflation in Ghana is expected to be 33% by the end of this quarter.
Thank you.
According to Trading Economics Global Macro Models and Analyst Expectations, in the long term, the Ghana food inflation is projected to trend around 15 in 2024 and 17% in 2025. So it just keeps on going.
So what I said. Afriye, Oba Bank of Ghana financing simply no, I know your brofa kese sika omucha edebo aban. Na yen ya ban no. Ya pass me kai sene o cabinet ade ne ya agi ya say eh na president ne dey be say ahochire bi crisis bi bo man ni mu na so man of government here ska e we dey ne ska then the honest tekpe so we have to discipline the system. Enti yen 2016 na election year no Bank of Ghana financing na zero yam printi sika yentwe sika Bank of Ghana support it.
Central government no na kopes ka
central government na elections bibia ye bia e bin see that in an election year. Yes, it's there. You can check Bank of Ghana financing in 2016. Yanum in spite of COVID sika ba ye any sika ba ye ne eto omagigi nyina ne loans omagigi akese nyina no Bank of Ghana financing was 45 billion Ghana cedis
in 2020.
Yes,
elections.
Yes, 45 billion. In fact, as at 2022, there's no mucheska. Where is the money? Where is the money? That 45 billion Ghana cedis. Dialysis center. No more here saying there are 2 or 3 million.
Dollars now there, mami.
You cannot have a government like this. It's unacceptable. Bro, it is completely unacceptable. No more
45
billion. I don't hear a demonstration. No, our auditor general Ebeka said no. The kind of things they are doing in Bank of Ghana is unacceptable. Or we need yes, I'm on my trial. No, it's unacceptable. That's peso. A banner debt service a car near there. You cheer principal, you cheer interest. President Mahama, he created sinking fund. Sinking fund is a fund that Mikai does this. So take about sinking fund is one chair. I say, no say, sinking fund is kebi omo twegu or sebea a kaya the euro bond no. E be do sa me neska na adults ne timi de tua euro bonds na President Kufuor egie no. Ya no buy sinking fund whoops on my fed, and I'll come to the funds. I don't want to be diverted.
Yeah.
80 debt service no. Yan you chia principal ni you chia interest. Yanum na omu defaulted. With himself for over 1 year ni yen timin chia interest. Yen timin chia principal bia. It is almost said the economy is improving now. Improve on what basis? What they car won chia. What stress a car me the patch of timin chia. And yen for can chia wo. But only see your hold on your suspending. It will be fear as you, Majima Ketia, and then the Ketia Befie, and Tiamas say no, you will scout with you. No, I had the car. Does it make sense?
But Argentina always IMF, Ebeka, because just last 2 weeks or so, Minim's own statement now. The IMF claimed that Ghana economy is, come bouncing back.
Oh, we are politicians.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, of course, they are politicians. They are politicians. Say Bako and Abakomba. They also can be palatable. I mean, do you take them serious? Now, what me know or memo?
No, but both NDC and PP are and you don't want to take them serious.
Well, I mean, we are analysis now, but we say we go for you know, and like yeah, time.
But why do you think the IMF will do that?
You see, say IMF ne kan yo, say Buddha ne kan yo. Statistics no. Does it show that the economy is bouncing back? What did they cut in billions? Unchia. Sabio and Kokra, and name Rewa, or Musika pension, or the investment near Dina. Waka Fuaso. Untia interest, untia principal. We say, oh, the economy is doing well. Yes, starting chia principal and interest, no. They share their repercussions, and only a bit like I said the economy is doing well. Now make me boy. And I don't need the IMF and the World Bank to come and tell. They have to be relevant. So, no more money, more follow a economic program. In German guys and Koyi. Across the world, it's your politics. Yeah, pencil. There was no haircut, and I'm kind.
Yeah.
And Kokra just said, "What dream? for the first time in the history of Ghana. Then kokra emrewa ubu ha or dialysis so ibu enkofwe ibu ha ni nro ni ade nyina pam abina transfer o say me ntua we interest ma me tu asheda for the next 5-6 years o main you know so principal no so and also me tu asheda by force o untimi nka ho hwe. How is that possible? Unim nipa dodo ewuo nipa dodo anya stroke because of this. Now yes I must buy way atraso. How? Who would do that? No reasonable person will do that. Unemployment, now you buy a time figure so now 8.4%. Or more time, 14% and rising. Time because of the way I need manage economy. So I'm saying, near creative sinking fund into Euro bonds, no. Near na President Kufuor Ankrah no. Na disika egu a de betwetwa. It's because of the way it betwetwa interest near the anything. Now we had access to Euro bond. Say when him say Ghana and Kenofuriata and Baumia. They don't have access. We don't have access to the Euro bond. Why never bought Busia? Busia na wajia no crown untia. Who see no interest no who untimintia. And I negotiations. May one day yenyanka wansamo. Yenyanka wansam. So then it comes to the question is where is the money? And now when I tell you what John Mahama did within that period, I now know the seriousness of the situation. Nothing. Obana say Ghana ya pencil. Say you can see a check car near there per individual. Every Ghanaian no the car 4,679 cedis. That I say a door so do.
Get TV that.
Aye. And then every Ghanaian the car 19,000. And this is 2022. Don't forget. Ebia ba be count.
Enya last year the
because me person me ba be ka figures are me sure of. We am 1 trillion% sure. You can check it anywhere. 19,933. That is almost 20,000 Ghana Nibia. So one year some area I can not share you from no or the 20,000. This is the Ghana in which we are now.
Wow.
Credit rating. Did I'm sick? Yeah, worst performance B-. I could trace. We are still finding that's how they assess economy. B- we see and say that. MPP for omo see enye dio junk not just economy no atitia pansam we any hwe.
But I think so more free junk category no
and omo hefa why mo ye bear 40 or class now we cry face say be we the bear 38 to 35 so why are there we nyina yasam apu
yes worry
afi what do you mean? President Mahama, and
I'm interested
because you see, say, we need conviction. Na say one fan as a personal project. We can send here. Na, if you are now a trainer, you be sano. Based on facts, President Mahama may say, I was a campaign manager. And now. Your two abanom court 8 months. There is no investor, both local and foreign. I got to buy your court or be any investment. Oma. Until everything was at a standstill. It was chassis after the court. Until we lost 8 months. Now, Mommy share aviation and a car or borrow, you know. We 120 now, no need any about 56 billion. You see, and say that any my ben or the year. One. New cargo section of Kotoka International Airport. And I'm man for Ankrah Terminal 3 no kwao. But cargo section hono. President Mahama na you. Yes, cargo section hono modernize ye bibia. Na no kra no. We share the kind of equipment near there hwa because hono cargo nipa nko wunti ya na yehu but they very critical because boa ma exports near there. Terminal 3. Now no way there say you know Nigeria for munti me can credit you it was a Nigeria panty yeah terminal 3 no omo penny for no omo actors there don ba no mu twabo aban no
yeah
mu twabo mo pa
yeah
entina na yekoye no mo so akwa terminal bi na say terminal na China ajiegu basa ajiegu abi na yeah bi na mo ba be ya at least mo do the level. Terminal 3. enkofo eba Ghana nyina obi eka eye krabehwe we nyame na make
yeah,
it's there for everybody to see. What say vision and niso adi hu chese bibi papa bi yes Monday Tamale airport MRC say plane to me too free hako Saudi Arabia straight whole airport na whole airport no yana man for so and who here it's because they don't have vision. What him said the whole sub-region there is no baby anywhere you see plane yeah
really.
Person see plane I just walk off France in England near there. If you to me at any whole airport into an aviation repair harbor, masa sika ibi nyawo memu ano enya de keto. No say place no beba Nigeria all over the sub-region no more about servicing. It's a there vision looking forward. It can be used.
I see.
Afriye Kumasi airport and also money airplane ho. That Ankrah with so more tiama. Say documents that bibia parliamentary hazard etre yakoje bosia drawings bibia omse mona moye. What is wrong with these people? Over energy sector. A hopper na who say cruise wrong. If you are dealing with them and omit me adada say probably o shirt na o shirt a pink. Ama wankasa omit ana me na mani.
Obagia to say
ana me na mani. And I say be a pink kakra womo. Because the energy crisis here now you womo as a country. Obi him say na a historical legacy problem. Every 7 years be akoso musio ekọ down. Number 1. Number 2, on minor air expanded, population expanded, demand for power air expanded. It's a drew baby no. Na capacity I was 2,500 megawatts. No so on minor. Because there are so many industries. I'm not here akoso mboni ade nyina. And I did doom so by me and madam for President Kufo, Ofi Abemo and son of Madam, because I'm Chabono. And now, on no pencil, doom so by then or they are so focused here and come on by. President Mahama said, no, I'll fix this problem. And now, put in place the strategy. Oba be free Abemuni a double capacity no to 5,000 megawatts. More buyer, more fair being car. And you have the nerve and effrontery to tell Ghanaians and say, power no does do, and no doom so I shall say, your power no free. And you're forward thinking, the same type of logic. I'm say, free SHS, no, classrooms, no, classroom referencing.
E-blocks,
no,
yeah.
You could see what in room. You see the kind of thinking. Sa in room, no, and maybe over every crew, hospital, na a war.
Yeah.
Krona etifi, baby. And the town grows to meet it. So that is forward thinking. Back to energy. Energy problem, you solve you. Emma, yes, I creative fund. Say, you friend church, mobile fund, no, more the aqua jawa, more the aqua jessica, sicano, so you win your more day and send baby. Yeah, they 2 extra oil fields, no, and no macan that. A trouble, a sogly, a Mary, and then a kika power sector. Yeah, you put in place measures.
Current situation you face here.
1, a lack of vision. So mobile no, and no one can cray. Or near better transit. Quite better, I'm fast. So, multi years animal winning and I'm down who prepare contrast, maybe no much to money idea, and no the judgment that's about. And I face 6 guy they told us a better funder. Anytime our power for no here, you beat me the chum says the canon so many use.
Are you sure?
Yes, let's go away. Next cano way, Esla, a fund. Meboa, Esla, a 2 year.
Yeah.
So, Uto energy now, the task a crack so. So, no, according to that fund, and near this service energy. Where is the money? Where is the fund? What's the status of the fund? It's mismanagement. I feel about markets, just a Kotokrawa market, a Brim market, a Babo market, KJT market, Bebre. Now for health sector, Upper East Regional Hospital, Boga, Upper West Regional Hospital, Wa.
I see.
Ridge Hospital expansion projects, 60-bed K2 North District Hospital at Veta, New Yeju Midwifery Training School, maternity block for Donkor Chrome Presbyterian Hospital in the Afram Plain South. Formuna District Hospital, 120-bed Shai Osudoku District Hospital, Wododo and Pachwako order. Shai Osudoku District Hospital, no, it is a Obi Regional Hospital. Top. of the range, top class. Just say we share the environment near the way. Oh my goodness. UGMC. Bro, what order?
Yeah, UGMC.
I was saying we UGMC. Because you see, we are not doing a good credit to ourselves. I was saying Obisha that UGMC and yet tertiary hospital. Omo dimbi omo de friend bossa abofo no mintiminka. Above tertiary. The level of UGMC, amount for bomb say, hey, that way, say, hey, California na Texas na baby. I'm telling you, I'm talking about foreigners. The foreigners are called. They'll tell you you have this in Ghana, quality, top range. When you call it, I'm not going
to end this into me claim credit because Maritime Hospital they see one more there, same as Bank of Ghana. And that has been.
Yeah, no. You understand me? So it's there. It's there for everybody to see. I don't even have time. Bank of Ghana, a private company. Maritime Authority, a private company. Charlie. Water sector. Mijo, Charlie. 5 communities water project at the Dome. Brekum water project. New water treatment plant at Asante Mampong.
Yeah.
Kawu water project at Kotoso. 5 towns water supply system at Chebi omo Chebi.
Yeah.
Yene emo munsio. Small town water system at Fetenta. New water supply system at KJG. Lavender Hill fecal and Moodor waste treatment plant. Bando water supply project. Wa water supply project. Boku water project. Bon water supply expansion project. And no minimum chine kona abongo no many ade no. Professor Mos Mame ka hu bi emi ekọ China. So what I say. And as a denta perpetual problem no.
Yeah.
The solve no. What I say. So these are real achievements.
Issues about the desalination plant. What happened?
I don't know what the current status is now.
Almost to say almost investigate more. Almost for value for money or something.
Okay, who say what the government one no?
Yeah.
Any what the private sector one. Private sector they in America.
Okay, but the government one also muye be what teshi. Desalination plant what teshi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost buy number 2 mu say
okay.
Because now some amount for
yeah.
I just want to add it to what Nema mentioned.
Okay. These are the achievements of Jomama in 3 years, 4 months.
With how much?
With 56 billion Ghana cedis. And Amomanya 480. What have they done? What comes to free SHS? Free SHS so far, cumulatively, how much have they spent? How much have they cumulatively all this year, 7 years on buying in 20 billion? So Sikano, where is the money? Sikano, Ewo, cantonments, so Laboni, Jowulu, skyscrapers, apartments near there, and other countries be country never could strategy. So na back so S and P. So we need a new government, or more befiaba. They will vomit all that money.
Are you sure?
Hey, what's that? I've told you.
Are you sure?
Bro, who investigated JIDA? Is it not the same NDC government?
Yes, NDC government.
Who investigated National Service?
The NDC government.
The NDC government. Players couldn't quite some, Our World Cup. Who investigated them?
The NDC.
And I was the campaign manager. Public. The report is there. Go and check. We are not going to joke. The country has suffered enough.
Just need that political will. Looking at, I scratch your back, scratch my back. And so at that point, your opinion doesn't matter. When NDC matter at that point.
Bro, first of all, I have full confidence in John Mahama. So, because I was his minister. Do you know what it means to do a JIDA investigation in this town? Bro? It means that we need to be in kind of public.
Yes, but seriously, that is one of the fears.
Yeah, and America said.
I'm forced to say.
And America said. There's a case study. Okay, you know what it means? You were taking on the key established gurus in this town. And
really?
Yes. And the president never, not once ever called me, said, Elvis, slow down. Never. That's why I have confidence in him. Oh, I'm out for the affair.
I see.
Of course. Precious. They
support you.
And NDC, the next government, show accountability. I'm telling you. If there's no accountability, that government will not survive. The Jida people were not our friends. They were not just friends, so they were financiers. But what had to be done for the sake of the country. We're not targeting individuals. So what I say, we're not targeting individuals for the sake of the country. What is in the interest of the country? What is in the interest of Ghana? That is where the focus will be. And all of us, including you and I, media, Ghanaians suffering, we must ensure that happens. That is the only way this country can survive. If that doesn't happen, Charlie, this country is gone. I'm telling you. If that doesn't happen, hey, this country is gone. This country is gone forever. That is the only way. Because it's too much. It's too much. It's too much, oh, massa. Now, more boy and chrono, more yang. Now, mo say, diatem, I jay account. And look at the the arrogance and pomposity and the a year, almost day, year, near mano, bro. It's too much.
But, Minia, what's a buy muda? Tell me.
Yeah.
A dear na ma omutimi nyasa akuko drono yan bonyo di bonyo mudi no. Tell me.
Well, yeah, in your time no. Now, oh yeah, there now. You are being careful, you see, because Victoria Hammer or Jane Yakako, just thinking, oh, minya $1 million beer, $1 million, eh? Minya $1 million beer, jump and baby. Oh yeah, near you know. Now we are now coming into one of the topics.
Yeah.
Now omokana just say normal day. Na yenso tebia na man for corruption. Hey, MPP can talk about corruption. NDC have a discussion with you on NDC corruption so-called issues. Mention them by the government, right? Action. Any government now they take action.
Professor Milstein.
Yes. And the matter is going through the judicial process. Nema was here GNA idea, and he has a right as a citizen say, and also be pursue. But it will be Ankrah.
Then
Jida. I said I was the minister. It may teach Jida something Ankrah you swear. No, I say at this point in this country, we cleaned up the system, and restructure the whole thing. I'll give you the document. A new law, a creative stream of funding from talk tax, because no problem. I want to say now, service providers there was no specific way of munyeska.
But what happened to Agambili?
His contract was cancelled.
But more no man go free. Agambili should have.
Said no and no. You see, there are processes. So what I said, we as a minister, as a government, we did the investigation. Cancelled the contract and
because something was wrong
and made him pay back. Are you aware he paid back?
Agambili paid back?
Yes. Oh, bro,
really?
You should get the document so that we can have a whole discussion on it. Yes. Every single company. So what I say?
I see.
Yes. So God wanted to streamline. It wasn't an attack against an Agambili.
No.
But now,
you want to correct the system.
There was a defect. What did I say? Defect, you know, they say, Nipa no throw proposal under the bar. Or no, a friend of unsolicited proposal. It's the Jida itself, no, did not have a system where one can sign determine, say, we. Until Omono air copen from Moma Babe. service providers in the proposals number. No, the proposal never so be to benefit him. It's simple common sense. That's number one. Number two, we didn't have a regular source of funding. Enti sebane sa na ekano ewo ho, and any service provider bia no say oye project na onim say onya ni sika instantly a obe raising the margins because okwaje bosia. So a systemic problem. Enti ye ba no and you making sure say you create talk tax system a omitimi nya regular and afi ye cancel unsolicited proposals. Enti proposals ni nyina no will be designed from within. Masa, a lot has gone on. Buzz branding. What happened?
Yeah.
I was there. I was that time of Flagstaff House. My poor sister, Jifa, may her soul rest in peace. You know? But she didn't do anything.
Yeah, so Omar found it.
Yes, they were made to pay. There was an investigation. There was no cover-up. And they made them refund. Name them. National Service. Yes. Was it not our own government?
Abuga Pele.
That God, no, Abuga is not National Service. Abuga.
Jida.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you understand me?
National Service now.
But it is the government. The government of the day. And a year investigation made people pay. Those who had to go to court went through the process. Under John Dramani Mahama. So you see, we have not been fair to ourselves. We have not been fair to him. Because Nyami can hear facts, so and yeah, I'm not telling you Kukwanan's story. These are facts that I know personally. If you would World Cup. What was it about the World Cup? What was the problem with the World Cup? Players say somewhere in your physical cash, you're in your training, you're more match. It are two choices. Either say Obeka some from kwa some so mom fan so yeah never money, and now say we find a way. And you find a way. Say be me to me and me to plane. And this kind of come on no kisi here. Won't go back. And uncle ye.
But that process of taking the money to them was wrong.
Fine. If you were in my shoes, no more physical cash. Otherwise, they won't train. They had already missed one training session. Now come on last match for that qualifiers. What will you do?
But honorable, the moment the right thing.
The right thing in any.
We have processor here. This confirm but the processor we used was wrong.
And I may say,
what you accept say it was wrong.
And I may say, looking back, see, more creative system that will not happen again. But at that time, no. That was the only option. Because in all the other tournaments, let anybody come and tell me, say, there was even one tournament that they paid them in India. They get cash.
Really?
Yes. Germany, South Africa.
Even from Comforta.
Yes. It's cash. It's almost more cash. Yeah, PSC, so it was not an easy, but what more importantly, what happened? Public, open, live coverage. Now, the crisis are background. I said, yeah, no live. I said, repeat prime time. Prime time will be live.
And they claim that later, John Mahama cover up just to put you back
which
to the
cover
presidency.
Up, neighbor? What kind of, who does cover up on live radio? Does it make sense? Cover up, and they say, do about Trump public, no beer share lives. And after the forensic, really nothing. Because more 1,000 years. Because you see, I dream the whole thing. Then ye pescao. Ye Sagan and ye ding. That was the motive. And the committee members cry allowance crying mom. And now be by my party. I'm so to tell you, I'm a bro. The track committee cry in your allowance. Missing I near Pagana year. But now, on my pen, be any doubt. And believe me, it helped me. Even though in the short term, they're very inconvenient, The reports in the whole, I owe you 2 reports.
Great.
So, Jida and our cup.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
So, the problem, Ankrah, was a SAR committee, a solve, the pock of
wow.
Player would determine some training. Those were the issues. All these other issues were, but but more importantly, we have moved on. It's a DMB. Tell me now, which other one again? Now, I mean, sure, MPP.
This issue about a local government, Zoom Lion contracts, beans, Sani Manom, this is a ball and other contracts, which amount for say. Yes, not
so,
only your word, but these are some of the issues.
Me, and Nema me cano, Nema minim. Me one document, me own him facts, and I speak with them with authority. You understand me?
Yeah.
What I don't know and I don't understand, I'm not involved. I left local government way back 2012 in Kohobium, so I don't have the facts. But I've proven to you, sir, the major issues and the issues here can corruption. I've mentioned about 5 of them. Each one of them. Look at the posture and the action taken by President Mahama and the NDC. Now let's come to the MPP. Eh?
Yeah.
MPP. Only 1 week, 1 corruption. Now, because so much shada, say, person mo ya na froyen. On say, en kolaboni ni bi o ha. Obey ya de na ma wa parent no.
Ube jai kasa.
Ube jai because oya de na utwa na ma akwesi jayo 10 minutes no asan ye. It's a bedroom baby no. Now wa no wa bre. That's how I see them because no reasonable person will behave like this. Mo buy here. PDS. Boom. I know no audios were whole.
Yeah.
Are more planning, said they're more better check government properties. But a BSida or Ghana had. And they are still walking around with pride and arrogance. I go for say, more plan, say, and up to now, when you say, yeah, hand over PDS more, Sika never more account, Musika was some, there's still issues outstanding as I speak to you.
Really?
Yes.
The claims that Sika much different amount for that now.
So, I know what. Almost spending $10 million on Cocoa Roads audits. Ministry of Finance, it could accrue 1 million a cedis.
Almost my investigation with a crew.
I know level.
But also my investigations and my clear or suffer on that.
So I say, judgment debts 83 million. Mark Menu MPS.
That judgment debt.
Maybe I'll get it for you.
Okay.
Ghana cylinder manufacturing, allowances over 400%. NHIS, Omar diverted over 17 million into private investment company. Ooh. And these things happen in Ghana, and everybody believes, as you said, you know, everything.
NHIS.
Yes.
Omar diverted
17 million Ghana cedis into private investment company. Well, you see, what happens is that issues in the bar. By the time you back can another one aba. No chain nearby, no. Yes, that's a can nearby chain. It's at any given time, no. Nearby no, a chain first one, no. It's wood giant no can no about the can we are. Just say, oh, bro, it's too much. It's too much. Galamsey, Massa, if for anything at all, Galamsey alone, and the state of our water bodies are enough for MPP to leave power. The state of your water bodies, when him said scientifically, medical doctors approve say in those catchment areas, no, I feel there won't call ammonia deformities.
Yeah,
I mean, skin disease.
Yes.
Emma, Ghana Water Company, I can say, I'm sure in the next 7 to 10 years, I just hear cranes you. Yeah. Is this not a crisis? Ensure water is life. Galam say ensure brimoni na asay poto. Ni abesa buy way esambe traso. Ba mi anu ni abemu. Excavators na no ye na Medina kwanso na me hu e baby ana excavators. Na me say anti ana excavators ne in 2 years. It is unacceptable. There's no perfect government anywhere. But near many bi ho aban ne ya watra. What does it?
Yeah.
People matra. So we must get them out and get a breath of fresh air. New government, we cannot continue like this. Hey, my year where we are there, community man, you said, and more day, much check concessions now more. We know, you know.
Yeah.
Party in here, so the whole Galam say, no much, no more day from Ghana.
Your friend Gabi is involved.
Gabi, or is my friend? let me tell you something today. Madam Fubiunim no. Ni enti amene ni nya problem. And say, o ka say, o pese me ni gabishia. Na me say make Kofi free.
Oh, that is where Sai Shuni free.
Yes. Make Kofi free. Never. Because Gabi Adebi during Professor Mills' time with the D Natam. We use a horrible word, mean to me kind of air. Very nasty word. I'm saying me, I'm a very principled person. I'm very, very principled. The day I will have a meeting with him,
Pacho, use microphone.
The day I'll have a meeting with him, Professor Mills will turn in his grave. It will not happen. Public. It's not my friend though. Now, Nipa or my down for no crime, no problem. Because me catch and say, baby, I will call we a businessman. And to stay in the middle.
Yeah.
Stay in the middle. Now continue with business.
I was a little bit confused, like, what is happening?
Oh. And I was, I'm one and I'm a businessman, you have to be careful. Wako too much, wako too far.
Met divert it to a binima side but with your principles now. I know your brother Koku is now a friend to a great favor. Koku is a friend to Koku Bakonomone, Ankrah for the Gabi circles. No. And even a little Jacobs is down very close to Gabi. And these guys were very close to the late Mills. And who's good you know?
Koku, you know, me who no, meaning share, meaning Casa for close to bear since the last time I know contested general secretary. Yeah. After that, there was an issue now or charge you on air. Now I'm sending the message, Sabinia. I say also slow down the crowd because a party there. Things happen. I mean, because I mean, coming somewhere, maybe. But you see, you always have to look at the bigger picture. So what I said. Yes, and change one nothing. Yam nam tie. Ya yam nam tie. But reply the man no. Anyame there. So since then, for many years, me who you say that, me didn't kasa that, me didn't share that. And who his friends are, who their friends are, it's none of my business. I don't know, and I don't want to know. I'm not interested. And at those people, no, so just say, and I sometimes, they say me wa okokana. I know they see them, you know what I'm saying? Like I like them as individuals. Do you understand me? But do you know why?
I don't see you.
Like Egbert was Chief Vanda when I was assistant president. So what I say, I was the president of the whole university. He was Chief Vanda of Commonwealth. So yeah, he's my friend. But so I don't know if you get me.
Yeah.
What the whole lot of them, your whole university, some of them not feel no more. I don't want to be tempted. So what I said. Some of them not feel no more. I don't know, bro. Yeah. So really, I really, so that's why I'm able to speak the way I do. And that's why I'm the first, I kept on daring them. They say me, most MZ wake up near them say, macho, me.
The 8 years no behind me from.
Me say fire service station, Kramen Kwanamako police station. Take it from me. And I've dared them severally. Madam Ankrah, Kumasi, baby, any opportunity I get, I dare them.
Really?
What are you going to find? If there's nothing to find, what will you find? We didn't come into government to say, sebi. What did I say? There was a certain vision and principle, the Rollins principle. Even though I know so do baby now, you're confused. No.
No, but I think on who said Colano don't buy elbow game too much. Yes, also did it with Jim.
Analysis near right.
Yes, it got to a point the man was fed up. Those he brought into the
me I'm a former Madi Afedia, I'm for Rene Manafe, me. But you see, each year, so what is this issue about? Penny for JJ9, ET9. I'm saying double-edged. On one hand, was say mpanimfo nyina ye di yesu hu say wodom ku a no matter what happens ini say oyi ku ne ma bro ya say what the time no life energy and maku maku near stab in the back is very painful. Let me say because I'm a kasa masa in. But I always look at the big picture. So me pese da chi bi obi akọka say oh no cry fe there e wi achire no na ye hu ni ye wa NDC no afa akọdwen tofi akwa. It should never happen. Me say encheche wa den
e wona fe
ye kaka kanya nam tie enti empedifo ni bia no mo ma ye odie no influence your behavior. On the other hand, so no omo ba na so mu say party ne ku no amanfo bi bre omo sweat and tears and toil and the party na ba be do something so enti so omo ye bibia na so omo kasa mu a o say omo hwe ni ye because anyesa na akwakoye say be musuo e de ama nipa na se ku no asema make mu odupa o
minim
mpedifo e be ti ase
minim
nti nyina na wo se ye careful so ya ye ba no sabio pani ya de na echi a wo kwan ya ye ka no so e na mpanimfo no so ye sremo mo amukuo na se kodrum pempenso bi na omo aka che se omo nye ayi nyina ye de ye bra ye kra ne bibia hye mu ta fe mo kodi omachi
live on Ankrah 100.5 Citizen Show. I will come back to you. Niabe your final lap. Vivian Opon says Afriye Ankrah is from a very good socio-economic background. With or without politics, he will survive. Kofi Simon says, Commander Boham, you do all right. Thank you. Would Eduji says the NDC does not have to protect your vote. It is your responsibility. And I think it's a response to another tester. Kofi says, wow, great program today. Kudos, Kwabnabobi answer. Commander, thank you. Era Majo says, well, we kindly ask him if the NDC can protect our votes. Vivian Opon says, I love principled people, and Afriye Ankrah is one of them. I love him so much. All right. So we have Bozet Kwesi says, kudos to Elvis, Afriye Ankrah. Chugeshan says, good afternoon, Accra FM. All right, so Stephen Mensah says, we're watching you live from Kumasi, Agri Kromwase. God Almighty bless you, Honorable Elvis, Afriye Ankrah, aka NDC is the best podcast party in Ghana, and the facts are clear. All right, so Buzet Kwesi is here. We have Zakaria Kibu says, the gifted, heavy-weighted voice of Afriye Ankrah, in which always frighten the MPP communicators. Okay, so we have Olivia Dan says this is what we want. All sector ministers should just come out and speak to Ghanaians, explain things, and tell us what exactly happened during their time. Okay, so Olivia Dan is here. Now we have Matthew Osei says, thanks very much, bro. You're speaking with power. God bless you. Elvis. Samuel Evans says, Commander, Uncle Elvis, he forgot to add Afriye, Sewa, Kumewu, and Barkese Dam. Mampo project in the mention anyway. So Samuel is sending this message from Birmingham in London. All right. So we have DC Thunder Commander. If they come to power and play friends, Matadia, we all would die here. Okay, so Kwesi says, honestly, MPP are just clueless about governance, and they need to be kicked out of power, period. Okay, so we have Daniel Du. Commander, good evening. With the power issue, please call John Jinapo for him to explain Nayewu. And the Mola says, Commander, I mean, when you look at the president's flamboyant lifestyle and mismanagement of the funds for projects being redirected to other accounts, it's so sad. So I didn't ask Ebiniho. Okay, now we have Enno Troy here, and Sandor says, great man, we greet you, sir. And this one goes to Elvis. Jamal Osman says, bringing back JM is a national responsibility. All right, so we have John Zogbla says 24-hour economy is a game changer, great vision with a great visionary leader like JM. Okay, so another person is asking, now Elvis there no bet me I the about me winning elections. He seems like he has gone too quiet. Almost over to catch it. Almost over to catch. Okay.
Also, me project kakra.
Yeah.
The what tower. I make myself available.
Yeah.
The past week I've been on the media.
Would you see could yamutu skadase? Maris says we can okay, so no yes issue when the Baba baby. My memory back with Honorable Elvis Ankrah. Can NDC protect Ghana for vote? And now no or you be Western region. I can't remember, but me share video no. Obusa the same question. John Mahama in the team, any more penny for any NDC as a political party. Can you protect Ghana for votes?
Okay, that's it. Very, very much so. We can and we would. Now, for you to understand, I was so yet maybe as a kakra. Also, in 2016, we lost by 1 million votes.
Yes.
And a parliamentary, we lost, badly. 2020, in spite of Sika and people for to go, okay, the bit to say, Jinapon Mokra,
Bole.
no,
Savannah.
But
Someone is Savannah.
There were bullion vans, no much cheska, so no much cheska, house to house. We family header. Once a honor, almost follow family heads.
Okay.
It's almost what data of family heads in Afro. So the family head on 5,000.
Use microphone.
Family head on 5,000. That near the family. Now Kotwaba 2,000, 10,000. Sa. It's almost you sue a lot of money. And into the economy, it is a DT. And yet, in spite of that, parliamentary, we need 142 seats. MSN a report to our producer. 142 seats.
Okay.
And you win here. And a presidential, we should have gone for a runoff. And even who are in kind of public that. So what I say. And no muna mameno because you are incumbent abine. Na say you two aba na runoff bemope. Meanwhile by that time you lead you parliamentary.
Yeah.
And then just say oh kwano.
Oh kwano.
And untina okoye a result to who are one as a result being praying numos and praying
7 times.
So what I say. Now, as to whether say court a core strategy any another story. But me first Supreme Court any in Ghana for any year. And it said Mami J Mensa onye any ordinary citizen, onye private citizen. Ya koto aba, ehun aba asem, wabo results be insia. Yes say krata na wo de ye nyina so a de bo results fa be kire. Ya kan no court fo nyina Supreme Court omo nyina omo so yate twen edru mra oba be gina adaka mu a na mo bisa ne sansam no. Omo kan ne ben prensa mprennan. Anytime achachu be rezi bia okay. Afia mre ni druye. So mra me gina no nyi ano a Omuzio, mre bibia nhyɛ no sɛ obi ba be gina yi simpie so na we ano na de na law no mu use no law a omo apply in criminal cases. So what I say, and yes civil cases but mo hyɛ use sa particular judgment no. Obi oye judge bia no me want a huge respect for him because me makɔ Jimpa Law School 1 semester. He appointed me director of election and James or a full-time problem. To just a man who full time. And I know what it takes for somebody to become a lawyer, circuit court judge, high court judge, appeal court judge, no Supreme Court. And I won't speak against judges anyhow. But in that particular case, the Supreme Court failed us. It was a political judgment. It wasn't a legal judgment. Because omo opportunity said Ghanaians ebitimi ama yetie nia ekwan yo fa so a otimi announce results 3, 4, 5, 6 times and different. Enuntina right from that point, President Mahama, party executives in area so say 2024 is not going to be about court again. Because we cannot have confidence in the court. 80 so who percent will improve on Bibia. I was say enema etosin.
Yeah.
2024, one of the challenges I say
2020,
sorry. Your core Congress 2018 na obia so say you know about to no about for computer ne ade enti no yenya IT directorate na omo no omo nhwe ehọ no no mutimi nya ho adwuma se be ya IT nsem no entosin, and it was adwen na wachire no adwen pono na adwen pa. But near ko happy and say it created a structural problem. And it said, as elections director, there was separate IT director on one staff, ni team across the country, the budget, the program. Sabi o minimum hoshe. Enti me majuma as election director and seven polling agents. Nyama omu training. On election day, deploy omu via. On election day, 5 o'clock na ya can we no more hand over. Ediama IT directorate, no more so I omu afamudie.
Okay.
Kono was a structural problem. It is a structural problem, no. You two abani we a report to Pennyfo, no. And you can't say that problem, no, is the first thing we have to deal with. We shouldn't have a separate IT directorate from an election directorate. And no something as I say, I appointed one person as both IT and election directorate. So immediately
that is Dr. Omanebuama.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's that structural problem, no, it's solved.
Now I get it.
So what I say, we will no longer have a situation where, as election director, no, minim just I'm trying the results in the back and send me to me pushy electoral commission and same baby. So this time, no, the election director is also the election and IT director. No who said they will be pushing. Fundamentally, no, so structural problem now cause so other problems, no, you solve. It is a case a bit me protect here. And just see a kind of track, but you can't because there was a structural problem. And I yet to me, I deal with that problem, no.
Okay.
Into your no. Now the next thing, electoral commission.
Yes.
Electoral commission, no. A one was in my anybody. If you say, me media, meaning say to abapa no cremwa, MPP, a bear the miracle of the century, so mean 45%. That I said. But Omunim say, Omu incumbent government and Koye mom, so they will do everything. Now everything number and near Mamiansa, Sika one, Maka.
Yeah.
But they will use a lot of money. They will try and pay people, bribe people, influence people to electoral commission. Electoral commission hono ne was Ghana for no kasa. For example, they said Nancy chairman
yeah.
Kasa indelible ink. Indelible ink one of the systems I had checking multiple voting. Mostly BVD no checking multiple voting and then verification. That's a BVD say and BVD tasai. So what I said. BVD say what me be and it me program bit me that program BVD no say baby no BVD na enye adwuma. Really? Yes, of course. Machine program. Yet me jamokra. It is a BVD na enye adwuma. Let's just say free for all. Nancy this is the assembly elections are two. One of the Sunyani West, one of the electoral areas. A electoral roll by register no different from the use of 2020. Different from limited registration near the moment different. I think about the same. In the midst of all this no a honor issues what say you near day na you kasa ye day near you mobilize civil society. Then they say now saying Dr. Freja Akasa Kode so Akasa indelible in Canada we have to use it because Americans in SCS if it ain't broke don't fix it. All the society bar you are all the society bar to solve a problem. Problem then now solve by removing indelible ink.
But unim gen mensa said you sit here. So decided on Fimua.
I was here to the free.
How?
No, we have to go there and take over the place. I happened that, Massa. You see, and near my way. What was there? This is about the future of this country.
Yeah.
So what I say.
Yeah.
Say yeah, they okay 2020. Me audio be at the my platform group. And I'm a car say no yechere. I more ding.
What's her name be?
Aha. na sa ye kire no whatever it to take no yenye and obi will be leaky and the shares and your friend I'm saying no crime I'm kind because I was here protecting your democracy. Sika ye best said the campaign na no see you 1% 5% at the yes or ye kire no near kotra ho na otwe mienu a so ban fa so I was here making sure say ade na oye no e de basa yo beba. So what I say? But only
somebody mean to
need basa. And yet theory near account. I could check it. University of Ghana, 1994 was a 5 baby. Near a student loan. Then a Victor Solomon name. Why a committee and all their brofa can near there. Nam Casa Charlie Mariano. That day, almost blockade buses in our GPH and until from Legon campus nearby finance ministry. The buy na post for one with gate kesi no hono unim yekuku gate no and the finance ministry take over the whole day.
At your age probably you can't do same and with the Kufado in power you can't do same.
Nasa is not about me. Do you understand me? I'm saying things that must work. If it comes to that, it's worked before and it can work. Because my name
with their SWAT team and their boys
and
with guns.
Those days there were guns. Kofi Boache, well, how did he become a friend? I'm chasing him. Me dodgy. I'm to 20 a day. You cannot win freedom, chilling, eating pizza. It doesn't work that way. And I pray, Send America, it won't come to that because Sebio, my men was started reasonable. I say, Yamra back to IPAC, and saying, so hopefully, there's an opportunity so very demon. But if it has to come to that, it has to come to that. We must do whatever it takes. And that democracy, protest, demonstration, boycott, blocking is a legitimate. So far as I enter to you, whatever we must do, we must ensure. 80, you 5 o'clock, indelible ink. Those ones is non-negotiable. What I say, and NDC problem. You see, sometimes I'm for and so more problem. It's all of us our problem. It also be a kasa who was trader, social media, can be obia. Ya kasa hey, bra, ukra, bra, ukra poma bra. But I hope say it will not come to that because so far no, could do for peace council for I am for be a kasa, former electoral commission kasa enti. Me hope say we won't get to that stage.
Jemensa Nanado 2024. A man for Jiri say omubeko in violent way. O flag bearer are complaining about Nipa 80 ye kuwomwa Akufo-Addo Ankrah. O national chairman are complaining say. Now the fear is that they will use the military.
Make me issue statement. On the anniversary. 8th of December, I issue statement.
Okay. So and at my phone NDC now as a weaker link, a weak party.
You see, we are a responsible party. That's not a weak party. And I may say the crescendo of energy and tensions are building up on home. Bro. No police, no soldier, no invincible force, no commando can stop it all. Take it from me. And you can't. If you try it, you'll be crushed.
You keep it tape with you.
Keep it now. Look, the power of the people is stronger than the people in power. And the power of the people is stronger than any army. Listen carefully. The power of the people. Once I nipadom no Ghana for Dudwana Ariata said no, this is what we want and this is where we want to go.
But the posture of the opposition party they carry the will of the people. But then this is not showing that posture.
When I say Boba, yeah, one more apple. We interview a warm apple.
Really?
A warm up. Say and then answer. Chair my press conference.
Yeah.
So what I say.
Yeah.
So it's some more kind. So what I say. You build the momentum. So what I say. If you move Sasa, soldier for police for now, they know how to behave. When who be that? In the year 2000, Oma command, Oma command, grand commander.
2008. Remember. Asempa, but 2007 to 2008, no beer who muda and this womb. But among for this, more check because even appointing your running mate has become a problem.
So, insofar as when you're in Kunimno, you can't say Sebibia Pef Kumbaya. No, it's now can be legitimate. Among for anxious. So I was more, and I agree. That's why I'm here. And Ubi Otibiano, so some who say a man for on the ground, no crying, more charged and ready. So leadership must respond. And I've told you, say, and then I say, Chairman, or your press conference. If you
powerful one,
the press conference,
powerful one.
Who say, and near a man for a kekano, and on our head or channel, to what I say, 80 stages. What I say, running mate, dear, President Mama Waka said, by February, March, no announce it. It's a prerogative. Oh, Constitution is so in consultation with what I said. But he is the one who, the vice president is a heartbeat away from the president. Nipa will be between Juma the next 4 years. And Mimi position they say, whoever he chooses, Biano, we are duty bound to support 1,000% straight. I don't Ankrah no be framing. What do you think? What do I don't think. I'm waiting. Or your choice na ni assume. Whoever. Because there are many qualified people. So whoever he choose, that should be our default mindset. So Ankobane sana say oh, and there's one far away, then we will create a problem where there's no problem. But also what I say.
Yeah.
And was seeing in a default mindset here and say, Master, Ankrah be home meeting and running meeting. So I didn't so repeat it. Whoever when you make his choice now, we'll give him the 1,000% support. Then we'll move forward. These people must go, bro. Me, I can't see any future for this country. My children, the trust in the way this country is going on. The country needs a breath of fresh air. Enough of these people. Enough. They must go.
Anybody now sending me messages. I know issues about the lithium and other things are there.
Yeah.
I wish we could have discussed it, but time is not on our side.
Bro, lithium. Let me give you something I found out.
Tell me.
And it will shock you. And I want you, this one, I'm giving you free apple to take it over.
But use microphone, man.
Once the lithium and some no be so assessment, lithium you been about 24 billion.
Yeah.
Okay. What I found out, from an expert, and they say that 24 billion
dollars or Ghana cedi?
Dollars. Almost all my assessment, the potential for the lithium, in Ghana, 24 billion. Okay. Now that 24 billion, 3 holes. How do they determine? So lithium, do say no. Drilling. There's a name for it. There's a technical name for it. So just almost drilling. It's not experimental, but almost to assess the quality and the quantity of lithium in the ground. So what I say. And to almost miniature 17 holes. 17 the report
across Babia we can find it Central OT Bono.
No, one company.
One company.
Yes. In one zone.
Yes.
Say and no one some
yeah.
They got 17 holes. Okay.
All one zone.
Yes. Okay. That is to cover that particular concession.
Yeah.
17 holes, 3. And on one says,
are you trying to talk about exploitation?
Exploration.
Okay.
Exploration. Thank you. So 3 and 24 billion. 3. So what about the other 14?
Out of the 17?
Yes.
In the 3 penwas no mabe country.
Yes.
40 no.
Is that one name? Or a geologist? Unless you are inside.
But omo abemom ni omo negotiating they know.
Ask them. Bro, we have a big problem in this country. I don't know what's a young amount for. What they going? Don't you die?
So one area move
to Ankrah FM.
No move to
Yeah, they the whole Ankrah mamo, okay? And no more exploratory holes. No more they get 17. All right? 17 no. It more 3 a value and then 24 billion. Aka 14. Do they know? Don't they know? And if they know, why are they not talking about it? Masa, Sapo way. What me follow our we be going into the Guinness Book of Records.
Me who in chambers. Honorable, again now the Jack Ghana for on this year election, EC, NDC.
Okay. First, let me start with NDC 4. Mr. Ramo, say baby a corner do no, or see in a bako. And you know, you're my petty Niama will be called contest election when we need. Let you say, we're far party no whole time, and I said, no opponent whole time forever. And we, yeah, what do I say? Executives, a Jumano Monquamun to me yet. Constituency executives, be assemblyman, or baby, him so influence or use him. What do I say? Branch executive Obia Mejiwa Juma Yenina Yan Kambo. Let's put everything aside because the nation, the future of this country, Ghana for so almost free NDC, almost free Domama. Question I will be saying, can you protect our votes? Ghana for the so
yeah.
Ghana for 80 a year burden at the Amaya and say, we the NDC we cannot afford to fail Ghanaians. If you're seeing now they are going crawl, your day akuma pa yede adwuma den. More importantly, I was see Jai Trimode mema ka wa ha se ye to abapa no kremo MPP so munya 45% and a miracle. What I say?
Yeah.
But at the same time no masa ka say o me we enti yenye ni nkunim enti I was see Jai Trimode no ena na no general kai no I was see Jai Trimode no I was see who se nkrofo we no omwa say omwa na ye bone no omnim say so omo free abai ni mu a they will be held accountable. They will do anything, everything possible. Omo kubi dipa ngotwe and now no. Don't you think they will try and do the same thing? Enti the solution is here nyina de be ba ko na ma ya ye dwuma den na ma ye ni ye den. Ya ye firm and strong and vigilant. Na Yakopon so e de nkunimdie amaye. Ghana for we are Ghana ni ba. Statistics they data making kan ya chewi. That's a wow share said your mind is equal. The way you are buying we a buyer and near ma sika just a loan so much GN near a dear no more there. Look at the state of this country. It be some who say on my we said they are AC kono. Yes, I'm Baumia, and Baumia has been part of this government. And you'll be from Quebec, so be
yeah, and so on and so on here.
Yeah, a chairman of economic management team. What's the cabinet? The same a chrono book at us share to trust them. I mean, you have messed up enough in Ghana for Mr. Ramo. So NDC new, only NDC new, MPP new. Oh, don't mind Ghana. Mr. Come 2024. Omadena Twaba, Manjo Mahama, and the NDC. Na yemra fresh air, me can be nature and Casano. The ones answer crying rebano. You real mukrano best. Oh, we are seeing fanning na manoni na on be who mobo. Na fe won't say new ideas, new governments. Na fe yaba near the name Eguaquemo.
Onia Yamin Shrow on no more on treats no aqua MIA. Na yenum say ekwa bi aso no ye de ade ba ko pena honorable ya hwehwe afiri mu ho good governance mo my good governance and na no na me ni obi di nkomo na me ka kire ne say obi a onim me ne NDC agudie 8 years NDC pani bia no obetumi aka say bobie ban office bebusa contract honorable oya minister never President Mills no permasem pa meni na ntra aeroplane antu kwai da dia beba bia Dominic Kisi na me manoko wa call Dominic asempa e ba ya na maka che no ono enye no na hia me but me hia a good environment to flourish. Me hear good education system. Ama me ma. Me hear an environment a met me a come nyuma so aba. Me nkosi radio station ma sabe kwase bi mehye no. No abehye no na maboka. Na me de matutuka. Na matuatua kane bia bi da so hye me konsesia ho. Me ne o ka say akoso mo radio no omkɔhye no no. Me de ka 200,000 Ghana.
Wow.
Enye nyame kura nka nipa na kyematom. Matuatua bia de aka de me de to konkonte ka betie di. Instanka nyame 8 years those days bobi MPP ba no behu pa just obesra aduane 8 years yenko ba bia ye ho ya. What we need from you people a good environment to run business. So obi mess me business, obi mess me business, obi mess ade ekura me, obi metata me, obi ma de me ye ne me ma adie inside. That is all that we need from you. Na krono no yesra mo krono no mu de mbawie bikura mu nwa kete mampoli krono we ya akufo de na busuafo ebo krono tantan krono fun krono jimi krono se ya omobo no ahomete. Some of us see hu se mo yesa onua mo be me ya fere ebikura yentimi nsi abonten ya kasa yesra mo eniema mienu we ni ehwehwe good governance na krono no
na accountability
mamu no mo nka momo o mamu no mo meka mo wa yesre mo una we madamfo una we de me perasem pa na we de me neno a mamu no mo meka mom try ye said there's difference between the NDC and the MPP the esu de jamo ano
madamfo ba ko me ba no so chiao
Coleman.
Me didn't share a AstroTurf. I say me all a sports.
Me what problem with the AstroTurf?
And no chassis here. But I say I buy way aba.
Me what problem with the AstroTurf project?
Okay.
Argentina and this MPP more years hard there no because say most of the AstroTurf na public schools and sase.
Me need the details.
Sanity. Oko Jowulua. Oko many places state lands because obviously a PPP.
Okay.
No, omone abina carbon into nipa na be invest. Hwe say Jowulu school bi wo ho. Omaji school na sase. Ama baby ankola no kra omobo breaker ombedi agro they don't have it now. Onipa no gi asase no ye project you no dey rent community no
invite no omra
no Saturday na this mu ye ma we no mabeto aso. That is why I have issues with Coleman. That look, you can't rob the state in this situation. I feel so sad about this.
Oba no actually say private business.
Mate, I don't have any issue about Coleman. Saturday no and this is start here. Yeah.
Or the idea in the buy no.
Yeah,
I feel said communities or more assassin. So or more assassin. Now on person or more yes idea than there. But this dimension or the bed there.
They rent even schools no
different dimensions. So
schools now on job on assassin. Then get some more percentage of renters no. They don't give them. Lord come here GB war.
I think it's important so man now.
He's my brother. Here we are, my friend.
Okay.
All right.
Yo.
Me that's me bring him himself. When he live at 100.5 walk by Jack. Let's go.
Korami Joso.
Boko there.
Adum.
Me
ren na ho kakra.
Peja microphone here. Peja ni.
Me ren na ho.
Peja. Adai.
Ahun chire wo kuruma.
O ka David o.
Ohun yam wan say wa hye fitan ranen ne.
David
say bia.
David.
Kwara onim.
Na wo di esu ba me yi ase.
Ade wo.
Ade me ye na so du su ba.
Kwara ahun chire wo kuruma.
Bema.
Ahun chire wo kuruma. Ene de aka me.
Hwe ene. Me ya de na me ra ho. Inu kwa say me yo.
Na aka me.
Say laundry fu abefa mentare. Number 50 cedis shim. Na me kai na say me frege yi ka che so on 50 and send me back home me phone so
mobile money.
Me trade that are kura na say me nra.
Da me media na ma ko negative.
Say that me say white. O hwem. ti oshem no se ampa 50 cedis nam say on fan send me na me de top creditor mo bi
o de nti je say wana na wo je wa de na aka say wo to abo bi
da unu nti enya ni ngwase
ba me ma bo MTN bosi ane enya fere
gen the obejime niam na obai na ma boju say fita na Masi Santari man was da me da se. Do cha me da good morning.
Enti mani abre pa.
Wo ni abre na me de ngwase se wo ka se.
Me de ni ama mani abre ne se. The reason why I me kobo obosian me de koto textbooks. No there is a perception out there. Say textbooks are buying the man kura school. Ya ho budget ama akrofo bi gi hu skadi. So enti na mako negative minua enam de tie enti no asutro mienu ohoi emani ha na kwabra na o se ndisi for ya Afriye game ya yeden musumu nsimu o mfa phone frɛ kwaku ba ko
se on de me ne wode ayo
nyu mo na Rollins ne atamas time ne inu o mo ekire nsemu okroma omu so apu omu game na GDP na giegu
kwaku akwaka jo se ne ho kire no waka jo se ne ho kire no
dabi o
waka kire wo se ne ho kire no
so a freedom fighter
fight my wan
ogene manfo ho
ogene my wan
enti minim senka ne aga na akoduri agiare panyina dwane nke bi obeba be hwe na mai enti isi ko yankwa ne ensore nkwa hene
dabi o
munsore
egbe da me dey say sorry ya che egbe fe be ye ne na
woni kwa mesifa kanum nyina nsore bi
masa o de me ni bi enkomo nko fa
ye enkomo say ye mo ni senior journalist amokuru
o de wan ni senior journalist
we senior journalist
bibi yawo
etimi se munsore
bibi yawo
nya ndi si fo nkwa ne enya amane
akromfo no te labo ni coffee shop no wan ze makoda akromfo aboni coffee shop no wan ze me
opro na okodi kan no wan na ni mabusia
no wan ze akromfo labo ni coffee shop media for no wan ze me si woda akromfo ko no wan ze me wan be ba kroma 2008 what me nkasa me no ma na ntida
ko okura nke ba chi wa bro kwa ho ba bia keka ko no
masa me kasa
me kasa senior journalist for na ba asem na odina ba frem te bia fum de ba fam azemu him frem Monsumu apum game. Esra mo pa.
Edi ka kire wo mo.
Panimfo amfra mo senior journalist Abdul Malik Kwagubako. O ka ho.
Oni pada se ni VAT. O hunu nyansa se.
Koye demonstration.
Na ye je COVID tax. De oni ne koye VAT no.
Je bola tax.
O je bola tax. O je COVID tax. Na we wo mo damo a. O ga zo nye bodam na.
Na mo se kwabra se jo mama time. Ena kenofori atar ne twere letter ne de ya make say e koma GR say yen ye yusu kane aburo 50 eyi no
me be ye ho
50 unit no yen wo mo gi en VAT sika nyambe tu o mo ka wa bra wa koji 1.5 billion
unim ye ntu abo ye be ba ho memo summarize honorable Elvis Afriye you know kakra bi be 10 minutes near because document no
said the busia fu no
me ba ho tobo star 413 hash first winner ba kwame mame mo first winner ntum mame mo first winner ntum raffle na me 1000 Ghana cedis me 1000 Ghana cedis mo aya mo frefre mo fie na commander me twa na de no ene Elvis Afriye Ankrah beboa mo wa be se gap no musa think senka me wie ya anka dem se mo ma ya mini time anya de ametwen kwa me nko okay so quick one who follow honorable Elvis tell
ya mama ncha watie fo ni di ka unse me de ka na e banti na mbo ofufa che me se ma no fo mo a o sisiel kwabra na nye enenye ntimi wie kura gisem no mienu ye hese betimi akọ yo mama
kraje
izem no mienu ye sikrom na ye ya pin for fund bi nya sa de ane ne ma akọ de anwe be yire
wonu de ntia nura ne na me she fitai
e de ntia wo de dadai
arechichire nti na prison ni wura ho
asembe ni
beba
kron ma yedi no
bema
What am I young?
And the party is a Gabi frame, Mamma Scawaji.
Pamela, made a fly.
And then the Gabi frame, Yameko.
Named me, but now I also the intimation.
Or for dinner, see and Sumba Yassi. Now, a year is so fiano. Yeah, Baba. And the party, coma, and then the coma, and then the Magdanum. Magdan, and this is 4 points. I won't be the ready from Town. Cobama.
Me count say. Yes, your home wedding, but Mohesh,
Baba.
So the idea me about dear Kakra.
Baba.
Heshi. Why don't you mean until free to my macro? But what the other moms did the new Kakra? So to free 50 Ghana. Your head, Yami,
Baba.
Yabiti baby. And yet, Corania Manye, can't run number.
Go, Yensu.
Well, Honorable Afriye Ankrah, former election director of the NDC. Now, we're involved in a lot. Our experience under a Charlotte say South Asia, and our experience under a Jane Aduku Mensa. And you know, or Kasa, when you turn now, de Kasana. Well, who said there will be a Juma dear day at here? Come now, with him. And Rana, me timu shishe me pa na mbetana ha. Because me nim electoral commission consultancy kura omo place when it comes to election intelligence. Any near beti mi ama omo adwuma na omo je ho boso mi akatua no. Atena hoda na say. Kuronu democracy na tonsu. Kwamna elections is about life. So what you see? It's about people's investment. It's about Niama Bebre ni be komu anse etimia run elections. Etinu so tie Dr. Afriye onim says a candidate ni wa ye elections or.
Yeah.
Enti so ye jemensa na obe arrogate powers to yourself say we are hand tired to the extent say komrabo bi ansa. We are hand tired to the extent say John Mama Kasa, no asuma boss Masare, amana beke cancer. Hey, Nadia na abu omumu.
That fucking boy no.
Kawra na mi hunu adokofo ewo kofo yire yi ase na mu se mre ye ninka so. Mami, wa wi ya no nyina che. Wa wi ya na enkura na nyina betomo, no mbetomo a. Wa wi ya kwan ba fa so anu BP aduru kura ho be yemode. Because they will make you account for the unjust, unfair treatment amodema nchirima no. Say, ye kwa koto aba. Abato a ye to no. Besin ne ya to a declare Akufo-Addo after 3 years a congratulatory message. As we speak, Supreme Court timia facilitate say Jemensa entimi nchire e Ghana Supreme Court say Nana do danko Akufo-Addo or the results we and answer results we and a winning 2020 election as we speak. Until Honorable Elvis can say, as I say at all costs, Cobra, Jemensa jitum say indelible ink, no, and na honum na miduru ya and say na brenti entimi yanchim. Cobra unim. It is so important, say Cobra. Me jina babia referendum, Nipa timia tom pretty 100 leafless. At the end, akwa koto ballot box. Unse na no na contest bi anim. Ye pe region ye pe. Mijira baby nipa tom pretty 50 leaf at the akotum. And so near the biometric machine verify. The law allows for manual verification. Election bi a woni say about 15 to 18% obun konkoto aba. Enti omo de atutrafo ekotwa ba bi pamo NDC fo. Te say ne honorable ekan na no indelible ink eba mu ahunu se nipa we koto aba no. Ya mark na kire se wato aba dada. No aba na kobra ya san tete ama no. No de akwagum me kan omo nim say 18% into aba na 18% of that electoral area no. Nipa 5,000. No amuko tom printable ballot box no favor MPP man of 4,800, MNDC 200. Utie mi ye pa. Na ya de bekasa electoral area no compromise nipa binum. Electoral commission officers a compromise e de be count near fill manual verification form say sa for 5,000 ni nyina no omoto aba indelible ink ni ho enti no omo use manual verification a part of the law de to aba no na ko kan asem say mo munya constituency bia 5,000 okay 5,000 but 270 more how many votes 510 year 50,000
that is
huge the constituency na mo 80,000 votes 100,000 is a shama mo 90,000 no kwabra nipa na to aba bia 70,000 20 nto e bia 80,000 10,000 nto kwabra e hon ko omunya constituency mako 100 no omtwa 5,000 votes e go manual verification well fidie ni say on foul ya set here fidie ni say the honorable can say and reject here na say koba so so fidie ni mfanti yan ko manual biometric verification machine no near din sabe tu so a ebeka verified no ono and on ne wo nkuntabuo near one funny says so manam verified no the other option is we count the paper manual verification
mame county ademra hello
papa
Pajo ya fiance
obo bojo e fem mensa
Ebenezer Mensa hey udi tete say wadi ati ti mpa so obi abe hu say oh yeah bad papa what for the form Allah wo yo me pacho who win say who win say 10 million in the weekend here taso de every day agawe afa Yamin Srao, where you see him discatch there, Kosuaka. Who can say 5 cities, right? Who can say? Hello? Who can say? 25 cities. Now, Mama 1,000. You may, a bear say Jacobu. Yeah, that's it. All right, so that's it. Live at Ankrah 100.5. Kwame, next winner for Fromra. Ma che 1,000 men per 2 months say Mr. And son walk close a year drawn because as a man for 1,000 months say a star 413 hash. Sai num where yen chase can more money here the yen koda and fi anon kopem dan kwabna ya me nkwa na me ye papa wo wi ase na me ba ye hey nipa beto MTN number fufuro e back critical nipa beto number fufuro e nipa TV oni ndi odi beyo odi he chewe no ma omo mpacho waba ana unya close machine sisa numbers no gum 10 omo ama no form numbers no gu enchene yenko eja masi aba studio bio
currently me ka ba be so say the danger wo mu ni say ba kwaku ba ku so chia do de to asu free on ma unso aba ba twere tia mi ti na so chia I so wa confirm fake account to Facebook do no panyina na nkola e konto kwa wo
Charlie forget about this guy I
mean come him one issue aye kan e down no honorable Elvis say ya sorry na kwabra ya mpie ne ya mfoso Mensa na gender of Ghana card nko na de be registration even Dr. Afriye ehunu say ade no emfa kora onim say the Ghana card na committee crime kesi bia omu e wa abruchiri a musika o banks bia eno de china na mebodi kora say Ghana card no omu de awrobo Ghana for investment is serious Almost 1 year.
Are you sure?
Almost 1 year Ankrah for investment interest in Baso because of trick be use no Bank of Ghana. Na no China maybe a shameful. Sentinel broche for say the omo ya NDC champion yakura tikuru no me. Because omunim so omuni Ghana card. Enti no obia obe support honorable Elvis Afriye say see agina mensa course say no be a question be so na say ye kan no ante ase kwabra wa ante ase ne aba na ya nyanto wa ante ase aye ante ase a part of modalities and as processes are from and say ato about Ghana ha Koronim say dey betimi a DNDC we betimi a DMPP
Yeah.
because let's assume say MDs in a dominating or greater Accra South Asia enti ombe decide say nkran seat ni nyina ne kwamna omo nso no ombeto aba no double a kwamna nkran for doors chen ba bia afo me kan nkran omo tenkan
Yeah.
they have the numbers enti baby a NDC for doors no omu twagum baby MPP for doors no omu twagum kwamna be wie na digya ene be den ebetum because onim baby abekọ akọfa janaba no eye parliamentary elections no ebekọ akọfa ja e de aba betum timedie ni ampesa mi kan nyina nsa wo ye NDC ni ampa e de amka senior generals for de kakra nka me ya kasa atwu ama akasakasa aba me no ntem a enya mai kobra se Ghana future investment or Ghana se wadwuma wo Ghana 2024 election show interest ni nyina enyi twi yakase yakọ electoral commission yenyi twi na kwabra yenkonkogu electoral commission office and I hope say they will listen for once na sa CI no kromo so da so omo de ko parliament say omo de ko hyemram so omo nyusu ink no na yen save yen democracy no kwabra we NDC ni a enra me kan say media to honorable a friend is saying Elvis the no say kwabra don't go to the polling station to fuck up. Yes small wa fa waso tie instructions na e de ama no enko collection center enko tweti menko fuck up election as the way of beginning it kwabra woni mnienti a time 2008 Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim Wampeniama Omanto Abana runoff no AGNDC ngwano woni ma de kro minia
Catch
booklet ba ko penti
I see.
yeah anu ne friend of proper election process chairman general constituency na med na NDC candidate sabre no and the first time or the bar parliament kwabran krata ne ba now who issues with the papers are and my uncle to a burning year momun real and work as a serial number now more the buy no instead say a starting 001 no a cost starting 003,000 we nipa we obey see a papa na sumka ho and untino me honorable nsamo kano me side dani mani and the NDC people are more interested. Correct me could do by you say me agent ni ngo masa nye agent asem nye 1992 asem ni account ye penkrofo be fi wo mani no my writing above the egemensa be nyina no kwabra si ye kan banda constituency abanna me de wini ame ma on dane mo bi because data na yesi mu benya no polling station kwa me munya yesi who say ye the 500 booklets friends saying leaflets and aba 500 no polling station no nipa 500 na to aba ya kan the percentage bi aye den aka ho percentage na de kan ho no this is the percentage what do you say percentage na say de kan in case of emergency no ye de account ho kwabra u serial number start saying ekosi saying so serial number no start 001 to 500 pepe ebi nwure finfin 700 or more a fake. And so we are form D12 13 and in the account declaration form no. Kwabra figures na mudi group in sheet no so no. Some figures na any translate edia call a declaration form no so no.
Yeah.
And even apart from that, you know, space in a three figure ni shemu no. So much na space at the hot no kwabra. Make sure so omode a dash say be den. Ebe cover space na aka no. Say be ya tokro bia dem no bia twere zero aye den. Ashe baby. I think sir in the course of year releasing and fears of Jemensa be A, Jemensa be B, Jemensa be C no. More people should be educated when it comes to electoral processes. I see Ankrah for Nisuya. Oh, yeah, constituency officer, oh, yeah, regional officer, oh, yeah, branch officer. You should be on the know. Some of this petty stuff. Someone could do baby, missing could do baby. Krobi so our constituency me quite na about 2. No matter about man about 2. Na admission form no form na you receive materials no was no. No mon chere he was so.
You won't name even ballot papers do
yeah, chere he e she no moto e she agent no moto no asom na no you know how dey why serious or how about us. Ha! What's up na no?
Who's also
why serious you know forms na so affiliation moto no you know why is it? Which you improve 2020. And me, all that I'm saying, say Jemensa, and when the worst happen, none ya kenyina no say vigilance. Oh, police station no akase yensa lie. No one can to say Uganda and a country be na mo. MP no mudi America be sala ya kan one. Yes, one
East Africa.
One of the countries. So akase yenya sakura NDC be wini. But come na mama for confidence in so enwuram na me namase. Ni amu ye nyina amu advocate. Emma Ankrah ani ayede abom so ade up me mo ka enkamanim and this for woman yes pressure dam so ye na Ghana akogina kwantanan so no ogina yeso rescue Ghana and you only up your game as a politician, as an NDC member. You have a credible presidential candidate which is your mama nani monyam ashata ba bia wa Ghana say odi akufo ade ne ba omia ehye boto ba akum e de betoto no ho a enye ye. So please, wakwa your campaign in awie, o message na go down. Next when to me and yet some of this rightful stuff we I'm making sure say abattoir no the right numbers na come abattoir resource and the right numbers near declare kwabra send this resource here ready 2024. Jemensa won't me nyefoko. Say kono asin of where won't me nyefoko. Wo ya sign for data. Yes, munkoleti. Kwabra mbo bi amukwa e man fa mo results ama.
Oh yeah.
Muja no ho.
E kura ye den.
Lawyer ya ye ni ko ukuro mu kwanta okuma wi kura ya ono. Ohwe abaso dai. Omo mo feel for ma ne boy eti no mo to
asin ba bi omo de mini list we kwa no. Ye free or ne ya results lu kura ye.
Asa kuta giri kuta adiem.
Brika pa.
Mo ha asa yi.
Basa.
So and I saw that commitment say lawyer or baby and be koto no police station be passive funny comment we NDC me ababa ne te ho ne ya kire no no ye toto ne nkrata wie pepe owie no handi over na baton for so yeso mu si e de agina kwa fifia yesi wodi share so mu asi ne de ba no
bam
obia de ne de ba obia ba o midieni. If NDC be serious, I had this beautiful relay of Achim Asin of Wena. Cobra on to me your foco.
Mama father went to Suma and Kauban patch me the document na sendo. Fatoso. A GR for a request. Aya Heba Industry Ede Aya Mango Aba Aya Mango Bema Ajo Agume account esini trace kremo abunumu makremo nyina ho.
120 no dey ana.
The jene hin. Go with you.
Said men and they do aden.
Hey, unimu
20 na dey amuma kurase.
Unumbi, oyibi.
Mesro mu bi ache.
Aya Mango Bama wo de mo hwe good busa was the also one mama aya mango bema ko aya mango na aya female wodi aba no ye no aya fem no eye emade wo oba o timely ovulation no eye na ensisi so ena eye nkosua eboa mo oba fafro no so no obehwe ne da bia no na akoye bibia wo ho na ni nyina ne se se wo pese wo fafro a na afei eye oba ekwaya obefa so mo awotwa no mu ayedene na atimi aso akora mu a aya fem no ya anum bi wate aya men flow enie wasi eye bema prostate gland no manem function yie prostate enlargement ye no so aya men flow no e manage ne pa aya men vital ya wodi aba emma eye quality sperm ai obuo wa ejina so obom kama obom atim se bema bojem but you see that thing no akoda come that thing enti wonum aya mango no na wonum aya men vital o de day aya slim why you chun dodo why you kutu from agina wo yam wafu na aya kapusi aya no aya slim wate na afi de ebese busu aya metabolism level no am wagina na so fd agiatum o mamu benya bi melanka mesakumo no east cantonment heba ubenya bi de afro little George health shop ubenya bi committee 5 tema alpha chemist wa penkwa total art farmer was Pinterest committee 18 junction Kaska pharmacy watema on general hospital ne dinhwe mu meditab health shop hacho mabi pharmacy pobimai budget pharmacy kolebu palace mall ubenya bi grace homeopathic clinic hacho ubenya bi e de afri babia. Okay, so GRA for letter in and yeah, they are to your Facebook page. Until bet me already be. Another date say, and I say 10th, right? And I think almost date, you know, on the 12th of December 2023. Okay. Next I say, and Kayamfa say Afimueni, yes sir. Let away na Afimueni. Yeah, you. Date no year.
Oh, checking me.
Date no year 12 December 2023. Kafra. Me dey come and 2024 December na so.
I'm a powerful
February March between I said okay, so implementation of value added tax on the supply of electricity above the lifeline for residential purpose. And I read, as part of the implementation of the government's medium-term revenue strategy, and the IMF-supported post-COVID-19 program for economic growth, the implementation of VAT for residential customers of electricity above the maximum consumption level specified for block charges for lifeline units in line with section 35 and 37 and the first schedule, that is 9 of Value Added Tax Act 2013, has been scheduled for implementation effective 1st January. For the avoidance of doubt, VAT is still exempt for, quote, a supply to a dwelling of electricity up to a maximum consumption level specified for block charges for lifetime units, unquote, in line with section 35. So it goes on and on. Now, the Electricity Company of Ghana and the Northern Electricity Distribution Company, NEDCO, are hereby requested to liaise with the Ghana Revenue Authority to ensure that the implementation of VAT for residential customers above the maximum consumption level specified for block charges for lifeline units takes effect on 1st January 2024. So by a copy of this letter, GRA is requested to ensure that it lays with blah 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 blah. Okay, now, but Ubusam no. So what is the implication of this letter?
The implication is energy bo bekoso. say energy near woman say energy board be kosoro. Kwara ti wo dada no. Lifeline say 15 in it. 15.
Yeah.
15 rather. 50.
Mama check it.
Check it, mommy says 50. My thing say 50. Lifeline we unit near 50. Energy lifeline 50. A 50. Until say lifeline near 50 there. Nature say yenya ye cobro a 50 nina no. Abino Eddie ye barbeto VAT eso. And a VAT
A50.
A50.
Yeah.
Good. Until we use more than 50 biano. No say over bituaka. Jimmy a woman. Omo amutimi tobru 50 no omo an etua taxes akese e wo Ghana. Niam ye ni kwabra. Say energy sector yenim say ye de section 50 ni section 35 ni 37B of bill ye de kwaji to ye de taxes VAT to energy e friend say buying of energy. We enye ko company mu kwabra wuti residential. Wonim question bisa. Enti yede jo mama ye baby awo bia due ni amani hunu kwabranti unti kroma na jo mama de energy sector savings levy ebae esla ode esla bae no kwabra already utua to o power na okoto no ya ahweso utua to wo elso wonim se utua covid-19 so wo power na oto no aya o slip no hwe utua covid-19 recovery so o power no utua eye bola tax nyina it's a bola so what your street light what your ni nyina utua wia energy sector savings levy no kwabra. The motive behind ne say eye car aban ki o energy sector no yemfa enya to enhye power na yetonum na yede yeto hye power na yetonum a enkonkoma ECG obetia na omo top power firi omo onom eton ma omanfo no omo de omo ka because abanji ABC di free honom current energy sector savings levy no what is aban atwamu ana me ba cho wate sawunti NDC entwa energy sector savings levy mu a nia mema achirima ne nkola ne mnante ne maba wa 2024 mu kotro ba fi we nyina atene se nanado danko akufo ado kwabra or the energy sector savings levy na jomama de to say ensave energy situation mayen no or the akwaje 1.5 billion dollars 1.5 billion dollar no akwaje yen kwabra ne etie ni the special purpose vehicle na kwaje ye enka Ghana ka directly so what you say
yeah
ena kwaje ye na yo na fufuo na company special purpose vehicle na Ghana fo bi na aka bomu artist o makojira mu agebosia e de ama Ghana 1.5 billion kwabra 1.5 billion no o ma spend ya manasa o ma spend 1.5 billion na manasa enunti ansa na jomama efra konwa so kwabra bobi ansa on record enye se Ghana energy generation capacity na mama na kosoro jomama efra konwa so na Ghana nkane a yehia okroma no ni enya ama na broso pe na danko akufo ado record baumia koka wo joy I think say was joy say jomama aso wudum so a wonye hwe ana kwabra meboa on record eti jomama efra konwa so no na the way dum so was a thing of the past. Anna ECG kwabra I'm speaking on authority. Kwabra onim say jomama efra konwa so na ECG neka. Oh yes. Ofra konwa so na Gridco books are balanced. Kwabra tie ni ye. Ofra konwa so na Gridco books are balanced. I say VR crowd here, kwabra no man shall see make profit. That is the state. Your mama ejaye energy sector no. Sad data we repeatedly. Ya cases say baby a mama Ghana energy sector nini. Kobra. Entinka energy sector savings levy no. Baby adru ni say a save sika for energy investment. Because by the time I buy no less than 2 years. Kobra na car power no nyina no. Say no mo nkrata aye kama meboa. No mo nkrata anye kama. No mo nkrata aye kama. Entini yadena mo struggle say at the end of the day no Ghana energy sector no ebedika to the stand they say korabo bi ansa afedie as I see saying it a VAT ebeto minu mienu so yakoda no yakoye adwuma atua tax yes send it mobile money e-levy ene kura wabo MTN mobile money bosiane ate wo ene yate me. Oh yes, and I want me phone so pa me boni ete me akire. Enye fere me di koto me ma books. Ma bobosia. Ah minister ma bobosia ya di sika se na atu mama me. Kwabena pa ni ate afiri so adan ya se tax. Ya te me tax bosia na ko no tax. Konko akiri konko. Something the word konko ti ase. Konko akiri konko ma ko bobosia kufu ado aje ho to. Ya te afiri mu ebi so almost be your service charges. You go through all this. What was 750? Why ya juma bobie? What to petrol? Ya to energy. Ah? What to kania ya ju energy savings levy? Ni baby what your tax? Who send this ka what your tax? Who transfer this ka what your tax? Who ya bibia who ko to aduane kwa restaurant what your tax? Kwabra wa koda nso a wo koso da ya kane ade ba hwe wani ma koda dem nso no yesi tua ho vat kwa bo bi ansa sumiya su production ho kane ade hwe fie residential ayi wonim say nye for commercial purposes ye top power no de koda ye to de ko bu ye fie ho ban ye to de ko boy aduane e cha fridge mu ban na sebi aduane ne ye koto wa taxi fridge no kania no so e dey power no ya koto no what taxes ahoro be 6 e wo so aba ehene ne ye kro giare ye disika mu o ma ye den giare ehia sika kwabra ni omu hia ye sanity amisa dai owai nya ye number tracker na sam
na wo so dey afai
Reverend Dr. Meti yesu otukwan ene me cross check yesu oni adwuma mu me cross checki yeso oni adwuma mu ho
ya okay
oni official communication bia nso kire se oko leave eti ni deputy no ase maame no na ehwe akiri there is no official communication say unse commissioner bia ye panyini sa ni tukwan a there will be official leave statement say o tukwan no so wa hand over e dey ananipa we na act baby a Ghana Revenue Authority ni state akodru no kamera baby a ni status akodru no enti sa oti woni yesisa organization we onsa mejo to e wo kania otoso akobra we are not angry enough as a nation yabunfui because anya sabi abodam sama den na KPMG ukofre KPMG say wono ne nko audit Ghana Revenue Authority by your auditors ewo ha utie sama mi ke
eberenes kanu omanya bia
ye wo auditors KPMG kwabra mi ya de bi ho adwuma say unim say omonsan koma Mackenzie so South Africa company Mackenzie $4 million
oh yeah and you said that
for training
yeah
kwabra
oh
ha yes we ya baako
na even Mackenzie crowd and there
na say KPMG na facilitate sa contract na kwabra sani pa na eden okoko audit GRA
unim Mackenzie crowd and there ya say they were supposed to bring personnel from South Africa to come and work omno mo negotiate na omo afom wo fa ase no mo no dia no omo di hyehyɛ mu
kwabra say no we mi bo cafe details na
abadada
da dia finance no omo ehye kire no senti na KPMG auditing no na dia abufuo na bo say KPMG be den kwabra ono no ne ho bon be den no akwa audit Now what am 100 million annually. $100 million and yes cities.
I call more accounts.
Edia mache. Okay, be mu say campaign money. Such an amount. Intermediate makase sa to we ya aba no. Eye ne nanado di bekuye twato. Ana ne ya ne se onim se kwabena se no strategy nti ye de aduane sie fridge. Strategy nti se o bayire ya wa che miensa de a che fridge.
Se me no adi fast.
Se o no adi by force. Na kwaja nan na de awrehu. That is all the government is saying. Say, even preserving our food in the freezer has become a problem.
Yeah.
So for the fact to say, yes, you can't tell me, I need a good fridge, me ananado. Cobra, you're insane. And then many penny bit or can you say cash? We dear abnormal.
That there you. The president himself no abnormal.
I put them some more. Sebi, Obada, I want you to crum. Kobro mu ami bu omo pa na omo je dama tu sre mu omo dama omba be do da echi. People are going through hell. Enti sebi so send the how way eba be to Ghana for so send ne and then lecturer bi and frame kobra abufuo lawyer bi nso afreme abufuo am so akwachira de ba mesre nyame so ma na botre nyesa ne de me ebeba be nya ba on better answer what job every social ayo or chair dear bono or bechere or chair HR na bibia over no chair governance because one on the WhatsApp post said what kind of rubbish is this lawyer I was saying chirade ade I say afunu etina me bam say no kasa na adru so no enye MDC fo nkwa Ghana fo bia nsori na kwabra my ben na timu e be kan kire say motor for unim say by now insurance say yenma motor for ntua 100 Ghana cedi bragia for ntua 100 Ghana cedi bragia so ye ni law a regulating no Ghana ha south ya
enso ogine tax
enso ye gine 100 Ghana cedi tax okada ye gine 100 Ghana cedis ye wienso say ye pollutu air enso 100 Ghana cedi kwabra say sika we nyina wo jiji na fi afi 2024
there be o coffee into o jiji
afi 2024 na na do pesu okuyen
o jiji di akọ so o wia e di akọ
enti giere imprensa enti kwabna giere no se eni wura na do don kwa kenofuri ata ni ye me ye revenue misada won se kwabra papa no oni krata no odi ye adwumo. He's a walking illegality. Oni krata. Onu ankasa mu ni krata odi ye adwuma se ebia me amisadai by law Ghana ma mitumi se me nya adwuma. Oye retired officer. And otewo because Gabi Ochere da akuna na akufu ado. Any kanofuri ata any nebu Ghana. Na me amisadai ntimi apply law bia o me so me kamadenya me ase. O timi apply law bia. Eno sa me kom na nani ma me snap me kube bese bibia ka ho bi. Because baby edru no kwabra airtime say Ghana ha obi bu mra so ane de mra che no. Ne say the state tax man na ono na ebe implement sa de we no ono ankasa ni oni to me by law.
They don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care.
You are not angry enough. What one MPP NDC. Ujimi ka kraka as a dan ya yetimi. What you
so for any abre.
That what you MPP NDC with this. Second year the refie yensan piaso tax. Knowing say already VAT now they better so already we see ajenkwato what the energy saving yes save energy situation in energy sector no what the esla to so already the people are paying to save the situation. No akwaje bosia $1.5 billion. $1.5 billion so kwabra ko hwemu legal charges over na copy o mabusu any office. 1.5 billion no facilitators any connection man middleman for na efrabusu akuro na mu. Enti no as we speak kwabra na ye me ya say energy sector savings no oma bobosia no defer the payment of the loan no or must spread their copy 2035 energy sector savings no 2035 and you bet you your 2024 how many years more? You want about 11 more years to pay the energy sector savings. I can't Ghana almost say ya dia to nche no nka obi omusika go the special purpose vehicle na kwaje ye de ntenja bosia no enamfo bi na ka bom ko gina Ghana na mu bom aye kwabla uye no free wa get fund de no so adam fie 20 something no uye no free wa ye wo 3 other loans kwabla loans no bako na expiring date year 2061 38 years from now ni etues ka no mu youth no mo no asamu amobo ye betua ka na wie 2061 38 years from today bako ye betua wie 2042 how many years from today enti ya ekana dani mu no ebie di wonu ma aka no ebaba beto nanado eni ofori ata
opani
aten ya moden ya moden enti ya wonya mo bobo nanado he se di esitie
bye bye
Gana nyimbo ya yo toinenye uploaded
Wango energy drink
Gana nyimbo
unumbia pebino mwate
awuna uploaded tie Gana nyimbo
hey
awuna uploaded tie Gana nyimbo awuna uploaded tie
Wango energy drink. Griffith Scientific Herbal Clinic. Rice Soja capsules. Red Garlic Plus capsules. Take credit. We don't want to see the name.